So I see her sitting on the couch, like screaming and crying, and I'm pissed off. Like, because like I'm trying to focus, you know, get work done, and it felt like she was interrupting that. Now, here's the thing. Yeah, my response to her crying was screaming at her, and they have me arrested for violence. Because it's one thing like losing your partner, it's another thing like with losing hive mind.
We're moving on. We're talking about the man, Brad. How many of you are familiar with Brad Taste in Music? Brad Taste in Music is a content creator, live streamer who reacts to music and kind of just sits there and goes like, this song is good, this song is bad. If you've been watching Lyric's new content, it's very similar. But the reason why I know Brad Taste in Music is because he's a crash out demon.
Hi guys, so I was crying, so I apologize for...
That's awesome, Brad. Thank you so much for starting the video that way.
...looking like a total mess. But I just wanted to say that recently I've been just like clawing, trying to survive and keep my platform.
So Brad is a lol cow. All right, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. If you like him, Brad is a psychotic lol cow who is just continuously broken down. And the interesting thing is the thing that started this was he took a picture with Ethan Klein and his audience hated him for it. And this was a time when Ethan wasn't really a controversial figure, or not nearly as much as he is now. So everyone turned around and said like, you're a for like, I guess, going to your audience and like sucking up to them. And he kind of admitted as much, that he only really apologized to try to like keep his audience happy with him. And it started like a beef with Turkey Tom, then he deleted all the tweets and he just never got better. Like in that moment, his life took a downward spiral and it never recovered.
Instead of getting help. And I think a big reason is because I'm just scared that I've lost my community and everything I've built.
He did, for the record. He did lose it.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio.
Keem should get him on the show. Lol Cow Music, yeah, that would be a good one.
And you know what? A lot of it is selfish. A lot of it is like, I deserve this. But also a lot of it's
Keffel's
like...
tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffel's appreciated the shout out.
Nick, should I drink an 8th beer?
Listen, dude, I'm a big fan of Ludwig, and I think yes, all right? But don't take my word for it, and I think that you should drink responsibly, legally, just to be clear.
I care about the community, and
Yeah, he just uploaded a video, ignored all the other context, and just posted himself ulting to his audience and then deleted it. There was also a thing where he, like, asked for money and then deleted that too, right?
I need help. I need to get offline, and I just want some reassurance from some people who care about me that, like...
Brad's fun thing that he does, like his cool, awesome tactic, is to say that, like, he's losing his mind, he's unhinged, he needs you to, like, give him a time to, like, you know, better himself and leave the internet and get, like, better. But then he'll upload a video explaining everything about it, which is what we're going to see today, right?
You'll be there when...
Like, he'll just make a whole video talking about it candidly, and it creates significantly more drama.
I'm gone. Or when I come back, I mean. Because I want to do this the right way, but I'm scared, and I just wanted to ask for a little help and reassurance, and that's all. So thank you. If you do leave some, I appreciate you.
He's looking for validation? Yeah, very much so, right? So I wanted to show you this video very briefly, or at least parts of this video. Internet Anarchist is a pretty good boilerplate drama channel where you can kind of get like general understandings of some of them. Like you get a wide view, you get a wide angle view. Nothing is really too in depth, but you kind of get like a an outside looking in perspective on some of these situations. So it's a good summary tool.
Music reviewers on YouTube to having mental breakdowns on stream.
There are so many mental breakdown Brad videos that if you guys really like this, we can just watch them all.
Leave me
I don't think I have any videos covering this guy on the channel.
and my partner alone, and I'm gonna keep making videos every single day. Let's do it every single day, because you.
Bradley Lemon, aka Brad's Taste in Music, has had one of the most chaotic and bizarre downfalls in recent YouTube history.
Now, when I say that it's these people have really easy jobs, right? Things are really easy. This is a guy who has a really easy job.
What's the name of the
easier
the
than many of the people we talk about?
Nick Oreo, Mr. Oreo.
If YPU didn't get a kick out of an 80s-foot sea demon being able to sneak up on the main characters but somehow they can hear his cell phone from its stomach, you are dead inside.
True.
We can rule of cool that one.
I don't even know that. Thank you. That's all. Yes.
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
I think you're talking about, oh, you're talking about
Keffel's
Jurassic Park,
appreciated the
right?
shout out.
Okay. We're going to play a fun game, chat. Who here thinks what I do is easy? All right, my extremely difficult internet job. Who here thinks what I do is easy, right? Yeah, the Spinosaurus thing I referenced before. One, I see some ones. I didn't specifically say that. I was looking for like yeses, right? One, yeah, one. That's why I'm a member. I do. Yep. Okay, so many people here think that what I do is easy. I actually do. I agree with them. I think it's very easy in comparison to a lot of jobs that you guys work. You know what's easier? The meta for the streams that Brad does is he'll set a goal of 50 donations, and then he'll log those donations. And then in those donations, people are selecting different songs that he needs to react to, and then that's his content for the entire night. So all he does is create a goal, okay, accept money, and then the audience decides what they're going to be donating to for the remainder of the live stream. This guy does not have to think. All he has to do is sit back, accept 50 super chats in the first 10 minutes of his stream, and then listen to music while sitting there. That's it. It is quite literally the easiest gig you could possibly have as a YouTuber. It is easier than what Bo Blacks did.
One that left his fans confused, concerned,
all you have to do is not speak.
And angry at the same time. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today...
That's why people are mad at Lyrics. Like, he left YouTube drama when he plateaued to do this. He exposed Brad Taste in Music, then became Brad Taste in Music, and Brad went to rehab. That's what happened. Video. That's why people are mad at Lyrics.
Brad looks like Spoonie on fentanyl.
Yes, he does.
And poor responses broke down his public image and turned him into a lol cow. Brad began his YouTube career in March of 2017 with a meme song about Eminem.
Hi, my name is Eminem. Your girl wanted Eminem, so I gave her an Eminem.
There's no way that was Brad. No, fuck off. No, fuck you. Are you fucking serious?
Encourage Brad to continue.
What? Bro!
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. Wow.
Making videos. But instead of sticking to memes, Brad quickly transitioned into posting album reviews.
Hey viewers.
So he wanted to be Fantano.
Bradley here with a review for...
Oh my god, he looks so innocent.
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter?
Yeah,
Nick
Anthony
Oreo.
I see the Fantano
Mr.
comparison
Oreo.
already. So then he would just kind of look more like a stoner with like a receding hairline as years would progress.
And to further expand and monetize his content.
Wait, we're not going to watch the Brad video? Listen, buddy, listen. We're getting there. I just got to give my audience the backstory. A lot of other communities, they've been covering Brad for years. We didn't do this. So we're just doing a little background, then we're going to check the new Brad video. I got it right here, dude. He literally looks unhinged. He looks like he's fucking crazy, dude. He either just washed his hair or he hasn't washed it in like 6 months. I can't tell.
I recommend
You literally
watching
can't tell. He looks
Nicholas
disheveled and
DeOrio's
unhinged. We're going to
video.
get there.
And he started live streaming as well. This was a great move, as these streams quickly became the biggest source of income for his channel. Looking back, however, it's obvious that these streams were also the beginning of his eventual downfall. You see, live streams allowed viewers to request reviews of certain albums, but
this is all he had. Dude, it's so easy. This guy was making thousands of dollars to just sit here and listen to music.
instead of just fulfilling these demands, Brad came up with a clever monetization scheme. Put simply, viewers had to donate up to $400 for Brad to consider their request.
Oh my god, it's even more lucrative than I initially had thought. He was getting so much money, he put the entry at $400. That's crazy! And you know what he did? He's like Adam22 in that regard.
This, combined with the earnings from his regular videos, meant that Brad was raking in huge amounts every month, and that's where everything started going downhill.
How could you fuck this gig up? It's so easy!
As time went on, viewers started noticing some odd behavior from Brad. He was streaming almost every day, being his usual self. But something...
Like, dude, when I go live, I run the risk of doing a horrible segment, my entire audience hating me, and leaving. Leaving forever. Dropping me. Moving on. Okay? All this... Dude, this guy just has to say, like, yeah, dude, the new Eminem album was pretty underrated. Or, yeah, you know, I think Eminem's really lost it. Yeah, I really like the new Lil Uzi Vert album. Dude, it's so easy, bro.
Felt off about his demeanor. The truth came out...
It's gotta be drugs? Oh, my sweet summer child. You don't know? He can't smoke weed, guys. He was a weed addict, all right? He had a problem, and he's off that shit. I wouldn't accuse... How dare you accuse Bradley of relapsing on weed?
In January of 2022, when Brad uploaded a video titled, "I've been turning around my life." In this video, Brad came clean about his severe weed addiction and how sitting in
Oh no, dude, I was gonna go pull this up. Okay, wait.
front of a computer
You gotta
all day
hear the clip. You gotta hear the clip.
was ruining
All right, listen, I think that you could let weed ruin your life. I absolutely do. The way he describes it, it sounds like he's talking about fentanyl. It's actually, where is this? I've been turning my life around. He describes weed like fentanyl in one of these videos. Like, you ever watch the video by, who's the guy who made the heroin documentary? I'm like, no, it's why fentanyl is bad, comparing it directly to heroin. It sounds like the way that Brad describes his usage of weed. Let me see. Brad, I've been turning my life around. Dude, this is not the opening still you want for a video where you're talking about, like, quitting weed.
Yesterday, I did something...
Dude, he looks like an NPC who only activates when the camera turns on. And it glitched out. That is the most, like, insane 3 seconds.
Yesterday, I did something really good for myself. I've been really struggling with doing taxes.
That is not a shocker. It's just not a shocker. I expect that at this point. If you're in a bad drama and you're kind of crazy, you probably owe taxes.
I feel like I've fallen...
And thank you, by the way. Guys, we've got another poor bread tuber. Oh, he's not a bread tuber. We got another poverty-stricken YouTuber who didn't pay their fucking taxes.
Really behind. And yesterday, I made a spreadsheet and I tracked all my expenses for the last year. I was dreading doing this, and through the entirety of doing it...
Dude, what are your expenses for the past year? Unless you're spending like $25,000 on Uber Eats, the majority of your expenses are probably like on Amazon, right? What else are you buying?
I didn't want to do it, but I did it anyways. Believe it or not, that doesn't really happen in my life anymore. In fact, a big reason I became a YouTuber is because it's a very easy job. Nick
insulting me viciously on Twitter.
At least he's honest
Bro
about it.
just become the YouTube version of Casey-tron.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
It's mentally stimulating. And I can basically entertain myself and entertain other people at the same time.
Nick just
Thank
started
you!
insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Do not send me song donations. I'm not going to listen to music.
I dropped out of school to pursue what I'm doing now.
Many such cases. Why is he wearing... What is that? What is he wearing? It looks like he's wearing a balloon where he's popped finger holes in. What is that?
Tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Jesus.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
And
a glove? It doesn't look like a glove. It looks like it's popped outward like it's a balloon.
I don't necessarily think that that's a...
It's a stress glove? Oh, please don't tell me. Fingerless latex gloves?
Bad thing? But it definitely comes with some challenges. The last year...
He cut the fingers off of surgical gloves? That's what it looks like.
Or so has been really difficult for me because I've kind of just disappeared mentally.
It looks like Invincible's hand.
Off the map.
It's goon gloves.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's
It's called
latest
fashion,
video.
true?
Oh god, I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about this, but I'll talk about it anyways.
What do you mean you're allowed to talk about it? What are you talking about?
I had a bad weed addiction. I discovered weed, and it was just like, it felt like it gave me a new life.
Sure, okay, alright, that's not that bad.
And by that I mean I forgot everything that happened beforehand.
Okay, that's not what weed no, that's not what weed does.
And became really isolated.
That's okay.
And it felt like I was living on a different planet. And I became really
Was it laced? Like, that's... Dude, this is lying. I'm sorry. It's just... Dude, not even Casey-tron smokes so much weed that she's got amnesia.
Associated. Right now I'm about 5 months clean, which is awesome. But...
It sounds like he's talking about fentanyl. Doesn't it not? Like, it sounds like he's literally talking about fentanyl and just calling it weed.
Even though I'm 5 months clean, I still think about it every day. So...
No, I don't think that. I don't.
So I got a long way to go. However, even though weed ended up becoming like a huge part of my life, my real drug of choice was video games. Ever since I discovered them,
I feel like video games is probably more addictive than weed in some capacity. I mean, look, people like Bo Blacks have destroyed their life with weed. That is something that has happened, but it's not something that like happens the way he describes it.
His mental health.
I had a bad weed addiction.
I don't know why we just found the clip. It's right here.
I discovered weed.
I think there was a clip where he starts like hysterically crying, saying he relapsed. Is that real too?
And it was just like it felt like it gave me a new life, and by that I mean I forgot everything that happened beforehand and became really isolated, and it felt like I was
Yeah, all right. You know what? This is a good comparison. Who here's watched Stranger Things? Who here has watched Stranger Things, specifically season 2, when Mike's sister is at Murray's house, and she's like pretending to be drunk, and it's very obviously like a child actress who has never drank alcohol before, so she didn't really know how to do it. It's like she watched the Family Guy skit of the two drunk kids saying that we're gonna go get drunk and start a business. It's like, it's very obviously an actress who's never drank alcohol before describing or pretending what it would be like to be drunk. That's what it feels like when this guy's talking about weed addiction.
living on a different planet.
He had more money than he knew what to do with, so he turned to weed for stimulation, and it backfired horribly.
I heard you mentioning a struggle with
Dude, Brad Taste in Music balls his eyes out after a super chat reminds him of a bad trip. Wait, I need the fucking raw on this one, dude. This clip is actually fucking insane, dude. Actually fucking insane. Thank God we have a credit in here. Chud Logic. This was probably Chud's best content arc. Was Brad Taste in Music. There's tons of good shit to watch from him. But it doesn't really make sense for me to just watch some streamer content because it's usually really long. Balls his eyes out. Balls. Yeah, this is good. Here.
I heard you mentioning a struggle with disassociation. I've been having the same experience for years after a bad
By the way, this reminds me of the other day. We covered Dark Viper AU recently, and apparently he had a rant about how like so many of his fans are like writing him to talk about themselves, wanting to kill themselves, and it was pissing him off. So somebody messaged him being like, "What do I do if I'm suicidal?" while he was eating his fucking apple, and he just kept chomping the apple, staring at the screen angrily. And it's apparently a thing that's happening right now.
Is
Yeah,
Dark Viper
he like snapped.
No,
it's another thing that happened.
Why would
Yeah.
so many people be Googling that?
H3's producers deserve a win.
True.
Ali, 4 minutes ago, says, "Hey, Brad, I heard you mentioning a struggle with disassociation. I've been having the same experience for years after a bad
He's just like gripping the back of his head and twirling his hair right now awkwardly while he's staring at the screen. The minute he saw the word trip, he just froze. And he's having like fucking PTSD flashbacks right now to like the USS Liberty.
Thank you, Ali.
What would you do if you're watching this guy? This is just like your casual music streamer and you're watching it and he sees like trip and like drugs and then he just freezes for 6 consecutive minutes and has a meltdown. I'm leaving the dead air. I'm not talking over it for added effect. I would turn off my computer. I would feel like I'm having a bad trip. Like I would feel like I just took like a bad laced edible. Like, this would actually scare me. If I was really high, listening to some fucking guy, like, react to music, and he just froze and started staring at me, I would be scared. Like, you can hear, like, the silent white noise. Like, not even silent. It's, like, white noise that's replacing the silence as he stares through your soul. I would fucking... Like, I would actually feel like I'm having a bad trip. I like how Chud didn't even cut
Oh,
this.
look, a song I didn't listen to. I was looking for this one.
And he just starts playing some anime shit.
Sorry, I just... No idea this.
Sorry, dude. I can't just stream music right now. I'm thinking about stuff.
Sorry, I just...
What did he do? Get high and kill somebody in his car? Like, dude, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to bash on addicts here, but like his descriptor of weed doesn't sound right. And then like this clip is so dramatic. Like, what happened to you? Also, I keep watching this and I'm seeing like, what is this title right here? Does it finish? Why does it lie? I gotta click this after. I see flamenco here, and is the title flamenco dead? Because I see Ethan Ralph is streaming right now. And I see, like, it's the only thing I can think of. Dude. Why am I here just to suffer every night? Dude, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Is a...
Yo, Allie, 4 minutes ago says, "Hey, Brad, I heard you mentioning a struggle with disassociation. I've been having the same experience for years after a bad Thank you, Allie.
All right, kids, this better be good. I was in the forest wrestling with a bear claw when we got the call. Oh! All right.
Oh, fuck it. And it's like, I could just play like a million songs here. Oh, dude. Oh, is this...
Sorry, what is the next step of the operation?
Oh, look, a song I didn't listen to. I was looking for this one.
So it's normal, 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 and... Cut it, cut it, cut it.
Bad drug trips are not like... It just, life doesn't really feel like a movie. You know, when...
Like, his head right now is the introduction of, what is it? Saving Private Ryan. Like, that's what's happening. Alright. Sorry. Alright. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit, or make it louder, or something.
Bad drug trips.
This looks like Brad got informed his entire family now died, and he's going through the 5 stages of grief. It really does.
Are not like...
Like, he had just got the news his entire extended family was murdered.
It just... Life doesn't really feel like a movie.
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
You know, when something that...
Like, he has to continue the family name or it dies.
Just one of those things you kind of...
It looks like... You know what it looks like, if I'm being the most charitable? It looks like he fried his fucking... what is it called? Like, his fucking receptors, right? Like, he did some drug that's definitely not weed, and he fucking destroyed his, dopamine. Yeah, his dopamine receptors are completely fucked. But that's not what... Like, weed doesn't do that.
Suppress and don't think about anymore to kind of just move on.
Weed can? Too much Molly? I don't know.
But...
I'm pretty sure it's not fucking weed.
I'll just say...
Maybe he's just psychotic. Maybe weed mixed with something else that's like a mental condition. Maybe.
That I started feeling disassociative around the exact same time I had a really bad trip as well.
You claim to care about rape, and you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
Was that a new
I
donation
used
sound?
to be a weed addict.
Bro,
and
I just
dissociation is
flinched.
Something I experienced. And
I just
mentioning it can
flinched,
100%
dude.
Make an episode
Bro.
hit, but the way to get rid of it is literally forgetting about it.
Thank you. I forgot I put Hassan Piker punching his table as a donation sound. If you guys want to know what that is, I think it's between 35 and 50, but that was 50 Canadian, so it triggered it. I didn't even dude, I just fucking flinched because the beep sound, like little dingling sound, was Hassan punching his fucking table. Holy shit, dude. I thought that was a part of the clip. That didn't happen yet, canonically. Wow. Oh, I forgot we added that to the stream because it didn't go off last time. Because nobody donate. They usually donate 25 or 50, never in between, so I snuck it in there. So it's above 35, I think. It sounded like a gunshot.
Brought it up again, I guess.
Oh,
which
man.
you don't need to feel sorry about, because it's really like you did nothing wrong. I really appreciate it, but it's just one of those things that's gonna happen. So sorry, I'll explain. I used to smoke weed a lot, and just one day I had like I'm not gonna talk about it, but it was just like
I'm not gonna talk about it, but this clip goes on for 3 more minutes, so I'm probably gonna talk about it.
yeah, it's hard. What makes it also so hard about bad drugs?
What I'm thinking here is maybe he's got some mental health shit, and then smoking weed or mixing it with whatever he's taking regularly was not a good combination.
Why would so many people be Googling that?
Maybe it like exacerbated other issues he was having.
Like a real one, like a really existential one, it just feels like you don't know how to explain it, and
like weed doesn't do this. You're describing like mushrooms.
It instantly feels like it changes your life.
No.
And you just instantly feel like you will not be the same again. It's like you feel a switch on your brain turn on.
Okay, bro, I'm sorry. No, I don't think weed instantly changes your life and makes it so you could never go back. I think that's like heroin.
And then you just
like I don't think this is like a normal person's interaction with unlaced weed. Like, I think the odds that he had, like, the most insane weed reaction ever in history are outweighed by the fact that he's probably not being entirely honest with the drugs he has taken. Sure, I see people in the chat fighting me to death saying, it could happen, it's not likely, but it could happen. But it's probably more likely this guy did other drugs. The only thing in your favor is he seems to be very vocal about everything in his life, and if he did other drugs, it's kind of expected that he would tell us about it. So that's the only thing in your favor on this one, but I legitimately think like the odds of him only doing weed and that's what destroyed his life, I feel like are incredibly low.
What's the name of the
really
guy,
traumatic.
Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
Dude, what is happening? He's crying. Oh my!
Can I say something?
Just
to you?
turn off the
I
stream.
really like you.
You don't have to cry on stream.
You're good. You're good. No, I appreciate that. I'm just.
What's the name of the
Now, if he's
guy,
high right
the
now
Keemstar
and he's
Orbiter?
arguing it, that would
Nick
be different.
Oreo.
But it's
Mr. Oreo.
By the way, the weird anime girl in the background makes this crazier.
It's like every day is hard, and I have to just cope with like the new way that my brain works.
Oh, come on.
But I don't want you guys to feel bad for me because it was my decision, and I don't regret it because it's led me to where I'm at now.
Dude, and if there's any streamer watching me, your chat and the live audience is not your therapist. You can't let it become your therapist. It's an extremely unhealthy relationship to have.
And even if it never gets better, dude, I'm gonna be fine. It's just rough, man. It's just a really rough moment in my life.
Like, what's more fucking likely here? He's got, like, the worst reaction recorded of weed in history, or he did some fucking laced shit and it fucked him up. What's the opposite of parasocial?
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Weed and depression is a bad combo. Stay healthy, lads.
Well, yeah, because it locks you in and you just keep doing more weed.
Oh, shit.
You know what this makes me want? Weed, bro. After the stream, I'm gonna get high, okay? That's what I learned from this whole situation.
Disassociation, I've been having the same experience for years after.
I don't do substances on stream ever since the one drinking incident. The drinking incident where I was convinced after an entire bottle of Ciroc that Tony Hawk was actually a pedophile. And I argued it under the full assumption that Tony Hawk was exposed for child molestation or something. And everyone's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, dude, this is the last time we do a drinking stream. It's never happening again.
For bed.
I've never had a lick of alcohol. That was the one drinking stream we ever did, and I never did one again. We were on like John Zerko's podcast or something.
I appreciate that. It's not that I'm happy that you're going through it. It's just nice to know
I was wasted. It's the only time I ever got fucked up like that.
someone else, like I'm just not alone in this shit.
Thankfully, Brad recognized the issue with this addiction and promised to cut it out of his life completely.
Right now I'm about 5 months clean, which is awesome. But even
pinball stream you drank, yeah, I didn't get fucked up there. I think the pinball stream drinking is different than just sitting at your computer with a bottle of vodka. I think that's kind of cringy. I honestly, it was fun for like 15 minutes, and it was kind of weird after that. But like pinball and drinking is just kind of goes hand in hand. Grabbing a beer. It was also a birthday stream. We didn't think that Tony Hawk was like a pedophile, though.
even though I'm 5 months clean, still think about it every day. So, still got a long way to go.
This connected deeply with many viewers who had similar struggles, with one comment stating,
Yeah, like going on a panel drunk is insane. That's a crazy... Dude, going on a panel with 8 people and trying to hold a conversation is psychotic.
as someone who has struggled with depression, anxiety, and hefty reliance on weed, these videos give me hope that I can turn it around. I'm glad you're doing better, Brad. Small steps lead to greater leaps.
So people...
You claim to care about rape, and you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
I gotta change that. There's no way. There's no way that we're keeping that. I'm sorry, dude. That's like the knock thing on Discord, bro. Dude, there's no fucking way.
If left unchecked, this addiction would have completely ruined his life and career. Fortunately, he was making good progress and even posted update videos detailing his journey. During this time, Brad also started including more and more political commentary in his content.
Oh yeah, dude. As soon as Brad started getting shit on more and more, he's like, I think we need to make the switch to politics, guys.
Now,
He pulled like a Mudahar.
take blame for this. I've made content that's very much encouraged. People will say some stupid shit like, you know, Japanese music showing up as anime music or...
Dude, that's like the political drama over in this space. Oh god, I don't want to hear any more anime music. It's like, dude, that's like fucking Japanese Mozart. What are you talking about?
Reggaeton is all copy and paste garbage. Another one being, there's a lot of Asian hate.
Do you guys know the best drama ever? The best debate? There's one music debate. I'm sorry, this is an insane derail. This is an actually unhinged fucking derail, but I think everyone here who knows me knows what I'm pulling up right now. Destiny is on the kill stream right now, talking to Eric Stryker, who's apparently a Nosball. Now, you could tell me right now what a Nosball is, and I probably will forget by the next time I talk to you. I'm understanding that it's somebody who's like Nazi adjacent, but he's not like, he's a socialist. Like a socialist Nazi. Is that what's happening? I think that's what a Nosball is. I'm pretty sure that's what it... Okay, so he's talking to this Eric Stryker person, and they have the opportunity to pick literally any topic to, like, start this debate on, and they choose to target Destiny on, jazz. I'm not kidding. It's fucking jazz. They choose jazz as their opening debate.
Why in Iraq, 500,000 children under the age of 5 had to die because of sanctions, where Madeleine Albright, the biggest neoliberal of the 90s and the Clinton administration, said it was worth it. I want to know how all of this can be justified just so people can...
Okay, it starts around the 6-minute mark.
Yes, and that's not culture.
That's rock and roll.
Okay, hold on. Whoa, we're back.
Now go ahead, Jeff.
Okay, pardon me for interrupting.
That's okay.
That's Ethan Ralph, if people are wondering, the Southern guy, the Southern drawl.
First of all, let me question your premise that America is not an extension of Europe. When you go to an opera house, where do the operas come from?
Dude, I'm fucking losing it. I'm losing it right now. That's an insane argument to open up on. America is an extension of Europe. No, it's not. Oh yeah? Well, what do they play at the opera house? It's like, who the fuck goes... Does anyone here know where their local opera house even is? What is that argument? That is this like delusional freak who's like, yeah, dude, the average American experience is having a nice bottle of fucking champagne, pouring a glass, and driving to the opera house.
They come from Italy and Germany. When you go see a symphony, whether you're in New York City or Pittsburgh or...
I live in New York. I've never seen a symphony.
Los Angeles. Where does the music come from? Who are the composers? They're Italians and Germans and Russians.
What are the most popular forms of music that America is known to export to the world?
Yes, and that's not culture.
That's rock and roll, hip hop, rap. Where do these come from primarily? So this is a total. This is a loser.
I don't know why. Like I don't know how else you walk into this without getting like. This is like diving into a rake that has a bear trap inside of it.
You have to go to
high culture.
You have to go to another subject besides music because it is the.
By the way, also, I think the only thing Destiny studied in college was music. This is also like the worst topic to enter.
Worst example you could have.
He went to college for music. This is the only thing that he would have like a college education on.
Like jazz is one of the most important contributions that America's made on the world stage.
Jazz is a bastardization of the waltz.
Okay. So now the next part of this is he spends the majority of the intro to the debate saying that jazz is just a Jewish version of the waltz. That's a thing. Like it eventually cuts over, but it starts with like bastardized, and eventually he changes it to like jazz is the Jew waltz.
That's what jazz music...
Wait, would you say that every single form of art is a bastardization of the art that it was derived from? You realize that every single... Like, would you say that Romanticism was a bastardization of classical music, or that Classicalism was a bastardization of Baroque music, or that Baroque was a bastardization of the...
You have to realize, at this point, this guy's probably like, I've picked the wrong argument. We need to move on. But he doesn't.
The guy... So
you're saying...
This is ridiculous.
So you're saying rap music is an evolution of classical music. Is that what you're saying? It's an update of it? Is it better? I mean, objectively.
I
don't mind rap music, but let's sit here and think about...
Let me define what art is. Like, what is art as a medium?
What you just said.
Classical
music...
Wait.
It's like the worst topic you could have stumbled on. Like, I'm literally a music major. Like, dog, like, this is the worst possible thing you could have chosen.
It's the worst topic doesn't mean that what you're saying is true.
Well, no, it's the worst topic because all music is derivative based on prior music.
So eventually he just starts like... Wait, where is it?
This is literally some of America's most important contributions to the world music.
Okay.
Antic for it.
I don't care. I don't care about the defense. The argument's insane.
Moby Dick in the same category as Harry Potter.
Okay. I don't know, what planet do these people live on?
I wouldn't that they're both literature. Yeah, they're literature.
Do you think people are going to be reading Harry Potter 100 years from now? Like,
probably, maybe.
We read Moby Dick?
Nobody listens to opera now, dog. Literally nobody cares about opera. What do you mean?
Listen.
What? Wait, no, wait. You're telling me like it's important to see what people are currently listening to? Do you think people are walking into opera houses? Ironically enough, the only people that do are probably the Jewish people that I'm sure you're going to spend the majority of this podcast attacking. Like, come on, dude. Who seriously is blasting classical music and their fucking Ford Focuses like driving down the street in their Honda Civics? Like, come on. You're not.
Well, you have to do classical music before exams because it gets your brain thinking, dude. It gets your brain thinking.
A lower derivative of the jazz, a lower derivative of the waltz.
What do you mean a lower derivative?
It's a simplification and a Judaized version.
There it is! Dude, opens it up saying you're gonna bash Jews the whole debate, immediately says that jazz is the Jewish waltz.
Of the waltz.
No,
it's the waltz nothing without the order.
No. Waltzes are incredibly simplistic, harmonically speaking, compared to the rich textures that you can find in jazz. I mean, like, what are you talking about?
Come on.
Wait.
This is the only music thing that I'll ever watch. Is the guy just start fucking making like elephant noises, claiming that that's jazz?
No, come on. No, hold on. I'm gonna be fair to you. I think
there's no order. There's no order to jazz music.
What do you mean by order? Define order.
Dude makes an animal noise. Is that Vosh? Is he debating Vosh? Good one, chat.
Jazz music is not ordered like music.
What do you mean by order? Define order.
It doesn't. It's made up on the go.
No, it's not.
This guy has no idea what jazz is.
Jazz music is made up on the go. That's why it sounds so stupid.
What are you talking about?
Jazz music is all.
That's not. First of all, it's not
atonal.
It's not atonal either. There's a tonal center to the majority.
Okay, I recommend watching this debate. Regardless of what you think, this is an all-time great debate. If you're interested in debate content at all, this is 9 minutes of a 3-hour phone call. It is fantastic. You should go watch it.
Casually, just throw.
This is borderline trolling. No, he's dead serious. All right, back to the actual music.
In the mix as well.
Most of his opinions, like the ones about people writing off music simply because of its originating country, were fairly valid and level-headed. And because of his good takes, many of his fans started paying attention to his political views, even more than his musical opinions. Unfortunately, this ended up having horrible consequences for—
Hey, look, it's every live streamer who starts, every video maker who turns to a live streamer and then has thoughts on politics. You can go ask Ethan Klein how this went for him as well. Every time that you get like an audience that's largely apolitical and you start talking about politics, you lose half of them immediately.
Brad's online reputation.
And all the political streamers are like, you're cowards. You don't, it's like, what? Yeah, of course.
Started in June of 2020.
Dude, of course you're cowards. You don't have to be an extremist to not want to lose half your audience. Yeah. Half the country voted for fucking Donald Trump. The other half voted for fucking Kamala Harris. Why wouldn't I want all of those people to donate to me if I have the opportunity to do so? Like, they're all paying me to listen to music. Okay? You haven't fucking insulted any of them. Of course you'd want that.
24, when Brad posted a now deleted picture.
Nick? Well, I mean, I talk about politics all the time. That ship has sailed. But I don't understand why they call every content creator who's like apolitical publicly a coward. Like it's a bad thing to want everyone to pay you.
With Ethan and Hila Klein from the H3 podcast. Now, taking a picture with a popular podcaster should be a relatively inoffensive thing.
That's the one, right? So he's like, wow, great moves. This was the trajectory destroyer, bro. This was the thing that put Brad on like the path to lose it all.
However, due to his previous political views, a large portion of his audience took issue with these photos. For those who don't know, both Ethan and Hila are Jewish. Hila is also from Israel and was even part of the mandatory Israeli Defense Force.
Whoa! Dude, the context wagon that's associated with great moves is nuts.
Program. So, for these particular fans, Brad taking a picture with the host of the H3 podcast was akin to him supporting genocidal Zionists.
I can't stress enough. This was like 2 years ago. This is a while ago. That people weren't even arguing like this back then. It was insane.
This led to
nowadays it's every tweet.
Tons of backlash on Twitter and other social platforms. Brad tried to calm things down by providing an explanation on Twitter, stating, "I'm aware that being around Ethan and Hill at the moment is very questionable."
Dude, this is in June. It's June of 2024. This is literally pre-October 7th.
I wanted to meet them despite people's valid criticisms of them. I'm aware this is a bad look, and posting a photo with them upsets many people. Not the best decision on my part. However, instead of calming things down, it made matters even worse for Brad, with a reply stating, "Wait, you know they were problematic? And why? Then why would you
Oh, I'm actually retarded. I thought this was in 2020. I thought this was fucking 2023. It's 2024. Holy fuck, dude. I'm actually retarded. Never mind. My bad. I misread the fucking screenshot.
Meet them. If you knew Ethan / Hilla were Zionists, why even risk your reputation for—
My bad! Yes, thank you, Chad. Thank you.
Brad tried to further justify his actions by saying,
I thought this was fucking 2 years ago, not last year.
Wanted to meet them because they were famous, and I had the opportunity to watch a creator who was a pivotal
Brad Taste was last year?
Part of my childhood and early YouTube adventures. He also made a series
that we might have covered this on the channel. We must have talked about it then.
Of tweets for—
This is an AI video. No, it's not!
Voicing his support for Palestine, stating, "What's happening right now in Palestine is awful beyond comprehension."
Dude, imagine just taking a picture with one, like a YouTuber you like, and then having to tweet out that Palestine should not be— the people in Palestine should not be killed as like in retaliation.
And I finally understand why it's been so hard for me to speak about it.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm sure, Brad. I'm sure this was the fucking zenith point.
I said that I stayed quiet because I didn't know enough, but truthfully, I felt like I couldn't listen. Members of my family have died at the hands of Hamas.
I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Jesus Christ, dude. Holy shit.
And it honestly has been one of the hardest situations I've ever been presented.
He got bullied into— okay.
I understand why people are upset, and I want to make it very—
I feel like he's allowed to not talk about it then. I feel you kind of have to respect his position.
Clear that I stand with the people of Palestine. I haven't talked to many of my family members in months because they believe Israel's horrific actions are justified. I know they are not.
This is like the one guy who I think it's like probably okay, you know?
Israel is committing genocide.
It's probably more than one guy, but this is like the guy where it's like maybe just let him do his thing.
Against the Palestinian people. I'm going to do my best to keep educating myself and listen to Palestinian.
Dude, this guy took a picture with Ethan and his like fucking next tweet down is like, my family was murdered by Hamas.
Voices, and I hope you guys are able to be patient.
Maybe that's what he was thinking about during the weed trip thing. Holy shit.
With me as I genuinely try to learn.
He hasn't done anything bad. Not at this point, no.
Some fans tried to defend Brad from the backlash, with one of them telling Brad that is, quote, being way too harsh on himself, and that not everything has to be tied back to something controversial. But by this point, Brad was on board with denouncing Ethan and Healer, stating, the famous people in question are hated by a lot of people for really strong and dangerous opinions.
It's like, what are the dangerous opinions, dude?
And I plastered my smiling
Oh my, like he literally got just bullied by his fucking audience.
face next to them and posted it online. I've become sloppy. I should be more harsh on myself. I'm better than that.
Nick,
like this was legitimately pathetic. And then he fought with Tom.
Who starts a conversation like that? Skull.
Thank you. I think I told Brad he needed to chill, like personally. Like I think we had DMs that I never leaked where I told him to chill out, but I don't remember what I said. I don't think his Twitter is even around. I don't think I can check him.
Directly for posting the picture with a tweet
Did he say apologize directly or erectly?
reading, this image made a statement that I did not intend. I'd like to apologize for people who were hurt or upset by this. Brad likely thought that completely backtracking and throwing Ethan and Healer under the bus would end the controversy.
It did not.
However, things were about to get a whole lot worse. This is because Ethan would respond on his Instagram, where
this is Brad. Someone on the crew was kind enough to get him VIP tickets, so he was able to come backstage and hang out with us. I had the chance to speak with him for a little bit and thought he was a nice guy. Here he is apologizing for taking a photograph with me.
He called out Brad for declaring him to be a genocidal Zionist without doing any research on his actual views regarding the Israel-Palestine situation. This divided the internet even further, with one group supporting Brad's decision to go against the H3 podcast.
Yeah, and again, by apologizing and like placating the crazy Palestine people, then you literally just alienated all of Ethan's viewers, the commentary viewers, and any general person who looks at this saying like it's a crazy escalation. So like you have saved yourself in one community, or maybe not even. Maybe they just didn't even care about you and they wanted to attack you anyway, and they were just going to look for another reason to do so. But then you made everybody else think that you're weak and make it easier to take shots at you in the future. Should have just ignored it. Oh, absolutely, dude. Fucking ban the word Ethan Klein from your chat and keep streaming. That's what you do when you fucking listen to music for a living. You don't have to actually engage with the criticism. There's literally no expectation this guy has to talk about this.
And the other, criticizing him for not having a concrete stance on the matter. And this was starting to destroy Brad's mental health, leading to a breakdown on Instagram. Reading, I genuinely don't understand how anyone is supposed to handle the amount of noise that comes from having any opinion. I think I've seen every single side of the situation be mad at me for a different reason.
And that's what he's seeing right now.
I'm either doing too much or not doing enough, and trying to make everyone happy is killing me.
Then just stop talking. Like these people can't. That's what makes you a lolcow. You just can't stop. Oh god, dude, this is another fucking arc. Who knows who Rose Malay is, dude? This fucking demon is just like, they insert themselves to every fucking drama, and they're always like the worst person involved under any circumstance. For some reason, like Brad gets close to Rose Malay.
On his community tab, with a post reading, Rose is a creator who I've known for a long time, and they are making huge improvements as a content creator and a person as of recently, and it's worth watching their work. They recently made a fantastic video listening to tons of bad news.
Oh! Chat, ladies and gentlemen, I just glanced at my fucking, I just took a glance at my YouTube channel. Stop the segment. Ladies and gentlemen, I just got a text message. I think if I go into the Billy Mitchell lawsuit playlist, a new video has appeared.
I have found that Mr. Jobs
Yes!
was reckless in making the allegations.
We have defeated
His assertions were based on
Australia!
fallacy.
Let's
Yet even after
fucking
finding out the
go!
truth, he has continued to assert that the settlement had a
Here, okay, I'm gonna put the thing in there because they asked for, like, they said that they would keep it up if there was credit or something for fucking some shit or whatever. And I don't think I even have to do it, but I'm going to put it on anyway, just so, because I'm gonna keep. I didn't know if I was gonna delete the video and just kind of move on, or if I was going to keep it up. So I have decided I'm going to keep up like the initial reaction to the Billy Carl lawsuit, and I'm going to add the description thingy, so they hopefully don't strike it again and make me do this fucking thing a second time. So boom, shebang, updated. We're back, boys. We've defeated it. I think Joaquin was in this video too.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's
Okay,
latest video.
we have defeated. We have done it. Our strike has been removed. We have defeated the Australian government, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your support. We've won. Our counter notification has been heard. The people have succeeded. All right, continuing. Hell yeah, suck it, Dark Viper. It's not even Dark Viper, but thank you.
Music, and now they have a sample video in the same style. It's fantastic, and clearly a ton of work was placed into it. On the surface, her channel looked relatively harmless. However, a single look at her previous Twitter posts.
That means we're gonna post the Dark Viper segment probably Sunday. Because I was waiting for that strike to be removed before I posted something by like DMCA Happy Australian Freak. So we might get in another. We might literally get into more trouble on Sunday, despite the fact that my reaction is like objectively fucking fair use. But I wanted to make sure if he struck me twice, it wouldn't ban my channel. So now we're open. We have no strikes.
Tells a completely different story, with horrendous takes like consent is stupid, is natural and necessary.
Yeah, whoa, dude, I love this, dude. Backstory on Rose Malay is consent is stupid, rape is natural, dude. There we go. Brad's like, let me be friends with this person.
Story with horrendous takes like consent is stupid, is natural and necessary.
Rose Malay is a shock value artist, and by artist, I mean not artist. Like someone who literally just shows up, says something to try to get clout, realizes that like saying crazy thing will get attention on you, and then doesn't understand that it's not going to stick, and that everyone's going to forget who she is like momentarily anyway, and then she gets annoyed and backstabs everybody. That's what she does. Like she showed up to she did the Beast games or whatever and made an exposed video on Mr. Beast. It was like the only Mr. Beast video that didn't take off. She made a video on us years ago, like the commentary community. She tried to expose us. She worked for the Right Opinion. Like, she's been everywhere. She just goes and she had like a Twitch poll arc where she would like do debates and be like, yeah, dude, rape is fucking awesome or whatever. And then she's like surprised that people hold that against her. It's like, I'm going to do shock value stuff, but I also want to be viewed like positively at some point, and I can't make it translate.
Relatively harmless.
Oh, the video on Liam Donovan, the lyrics video to try to like capitalize off the hate that his channel was getting. She's just kind of like a fucking rat. Just not even a rat. What's like an animal that like hides under rocks and then jumps out at an opportune time? That's kind of her thing, like a troll under the bridge.
However, a single look at her previous Twitter posts tells a completely different story, with horrendous takes like consent is stupid, is natural and necessary for a happy and healthy society. Why is the modern world so miserable? Because are treated as criminals instead of cherished for their masculinity.
This was like an actual, like I say it's an actual take, and that like she would defend it at the time, but I think it's like just rage bait. But like, she doesn't realize that people are gonna like hate her for this, I guess.
In another tweet, she even defended bestiality, claiming she doesn't know why it's illegal, with a tweet reading, I don't understand why it's illegal for a dog to lick my blank.
Like, it's not just like, oh, I got you good. It's like, aha, all right, yeah, you think this is crazy? Debate me on it.
When gay men lick each other's blanks all the time, and it's perfectly legal. Some people try to interpret these as nothing more than awful edgy jokes. However, her continued ramblings on the same topics made it clear that these were her genuine opinions. With another tweet reading, so much of the misconceptions about me can be attributed to this, by the way, my pacifism being misinterpreted as supporting really bad people's actions. No, I don't think it's justified for someone to be murdered because they g***ed someone. Again, time will clearly vindicate me on this.
Time did not vindicate her on anything because nobody knows who she is. Despite the fact that she's appeared in like several high-profile dramas, everyone forgets as soon as she goes away.
Ethan and Healer, Brad decided to defend Rose, with a tweet reading,
dude, it's like the only one I know who's done. That's insane. Dude, why? Why would you do this? There is nothing to gain by defending Rose Malay. And you have to understand, like, if you know what happened with Ethan Klein, you know what's going to happen with this too. Like, he's going to immediately fold.
She's incredibly traumatized and likely mentally ill. She isn't a monster, just someone who really needs attention and will say some really messed up shit to get it. She knows this. She's trying to learn from it and grow. This led to even harsher criticism.
No, Brad. You're right. She's incredibly traumatized. Maybe, I don't know, mentally ill. True. She's not a monster. I disagree because she's annoying. She's someone who really needs attention and will say some really messed up shit to get it. She is trying to learn from it and grow. No. She is a monster. Remove the word NT. Just someone who needs attention and will say anything really messed up to get it. She is trying to grow. You're like so close, you just have to remove a couple words.
To get it. She knows this. She's trying to learn from it and grow. This led to even harsher criticism from his audience, who now saw him as a complete hypocrite, leading to another meltdown on stream.
It's like every day is hard, and I have to just cope with like the new way that my brain works. But
this is the weed clip.
I don't want you guys to feel bad.
I think this is a little misplaced.
For me, because it was my decision.
And to this point, Brad could have stayed quiet, and the Rose Malay controversy would have fizzled out in a few weeks.
There was a clip, I just don't think this is it.
Brad, however, did something that made the situation significantly worse. In a surprise to everyone, he changed his stance once again, and spoke out.
I am sorry for platforming Rose Malay. This was it. Brad would take a position, get bullied by his audience, change his entire position, and get surprised when like nobody came back.
Not against Rose, apologizing for promoting her. I'm sorry for platforming Rose Malay. I really wanted to believe this person could change. I saw my own—
It's like, dude, just listen to the new Eminem album. Shut the fuck up, listen to the new Eminem album. Stop it. Just stop
mental
it.
disability in this person, but they've said some of the most awful and evil stuff I've ever heard and seen. Whilst many praise his apology, Rose did not like it one bit.
And then Rose Malay had like so much shit on him and just dropped it all.
Very weird.
Which is like the most expected shit ever. Dude, Angry Slug Entertainment, if you hire that guy, expect him to dump your shit. If you're friends with Rose Malay, expect her to dump your shit. Like, that's the only thing these people do. They wedge into communities and they just dump your shit.
Nicholas the GOAT, thank you for the $5, my man.
Somebody one day tell you that they're advocating for you so strongly and so publicly, and tell you that it's okay to make mistakes.
This is such a great opportunity for her. She's probably so happy.
Takes only for the next day for them to publicly bash you.
Likely out of bitterness towards Brad, she decided it was time to go full scorched earth on Brad and released a now deleted video titled "Brad Taste in Music is Lying to You." During this video, she would lay out all the dirty laundry she had on Brad.
Oh, you don't like me anymore? That's great. That's awesome. I can't wait to talk about it.
I believe they were trans. I was so wrapped up in my own that I was just like, I don't care about your gender. Hey, you're
I was transphobic at 17. I liked Trump at 17. Rose remembers. I can tell you for sure that I've said the N-word, but you guys already knew this. Come on. Oh my God, I know.
Why would you tell your audio? Guys, I've never said the N-word on camera, and I will fucking stick to it.
You guys are acting like you've never said something you weren't supposed to say before? Come on.
This also included evidence of Brad lying about things to save face in front of his audience.
Brad claimed on both his Twitter and his community tab that he was not aware of my rape comments. That is a blatant lie.
Oh no!
Here's a tweet from May of 2018 where he very clearly is responding to—
Oh my God. Like, literally, this person came out defending you, and they're like, yo, I'm getting too much shit, sorry. And she's like, I got all the receipts, motherfucker. I'm gonna bury you. I'm gonna bury you, you fucking liar.
My comments about rape. And here—
It's so deserved, though.
Here's a second tweet where he is very clearly responding to one of my comments about rape. Those tweets are both still up. So for him to say that he had no idea is just a blatant lie.
She also revealed screenshots of him telling Rose that he doesn't care about what she posts, reading, "Nah, just be you. I don't care what you post. No one is even that petty about me following you. Those people before were just really toxic about it," where Rose ended the video with a striking reveal about Brad's true personality.
My issue is that he is a hypocrite. What he believes privately is often very different from what he believes publicly, and he's even—
And I feel like at this point everyone knew this already because Brad just kept folding on every new controversy. So it was so easy to come out and capitalize on it if you're Rose. especially when you're the victim of one of those. I guess victim probably being an odd word to pick. But.
Said in the past, the only real difference between me and him is that I say what I believe openly, whereas he is much more careful about his public image and often doesn't reveal his true belief.
By this point, Brad had lost the trust of the majority of his audience, and his career was at rock bottom, or at least everyone thought it was rock bottom, because things got even worse with accusations of theft. In August of 2020,
oh no, dude. Oh, I forgot about the money shit. Bro, I love covering beggars, dude. Beggars are they're so good for content.
For a Twitter user by
Brad Taste in Music put me $411 into debt and is refusing to resolve
the name of Peruko, accused Brad of putting them in a $411 debt. Apparently, Brad hired Peruko for an editing job and helped them buy professional editing software. But then, out of nowhere, Brad refunded the amount, leading to Peruko's PayPal account being 411 Canadian dollars in debt. When Peruko
I don't remember, did he defend himself well in this one?
This up to Brad, he sent less than half the money back, and then started avoiding Peruko by ghosting their messages and telling her to sort things out with PayPal support instead. He did eventually
Dude, I literally can't fucking live with this.
By ghosting their messages and telling her to sort things out with PayPal.
This is so fucking dangerous. I don't have the money for this. Oh
instead.
God.
He did eventually return Peruko the money he owed, but not before her tweets caused
it was as soon as the tweets went up, he paid it, right?
Another wave of backlash. And his explanation for this whole fiasco, well, it was because he was quoted disabled and misunderstood.
No, he didn't have a good answer. I didn't know for sure, but I know. Yeah, no, it wasn't a good answer. I'm sorry. I'm disabled. I'm disabled. Chat. I'm disabled. There was a post on the H3 subreddit being like, bigotry is bad, and Nick DeOrio says the word retard, and it's like, this is why. This is why, dude. This is why I have to use it, bro. When people fucking scam other people or whatever, and then go, it's because I'm disabled. All right, that gives me the pass.
But he further clarified that he refunded Peruko because his glasses were broken and he has poor reading comprehension. How the two things are related is a mystery. He even went live to address the situation, only to declare himself as the
dude. By the way, he's totally not on drugs. Goes live with sunglasses on. Totally not on drugs.
Victim.
I actually am a victim here. That's the crazy part. This is like the first time where I'm saying, hey, I'm actually being like horrifically mistreated online. I am actually being hurt by someone, like maliciously.
After experiencing 3 major controversies, one after the other, Brad's mental health began spiraling out of control.
I feel like that one, though, was more than we got here. I feel like he didn't go super in depth on that one. There was probably something. I remember Brad like winning a point on something in there.
A few days later, he went on stream, claiming that he was in a
What? That's me! Bro, I'm here! Wait, how am I here?
A financial situation.
Oh, it's about the money. Okay, that's me.
Situation and needed his fans to donate $10,000.
I'm gonna ask help from you guys.
Dude, I can't stress enough. This guy gets paid $400 to listen to a song, and he needed 10 grand.
Financial help. Like right now, I need enough money to support my family, and basically, I need enough money to last about a month, right? So in total, maybe about 10 grand.
Unfortunately,
this guy needs $10,000 per month, dude. This guy cannot survive, dude, unless he's making $120,000 plus YouTube annually, dude. That's what he needs, dude. That's what he needs to serve. Dude, all the people who are like, Nick DeOrio's mean. He said that $5,000 isn't enough to live in New York, bro. He needs 120 grand a year to function.
Brad, the e-begging would only turn even more of his own fans against him, with a tweet reading, I despise this man on so many levels beyond his actual music taste, truly lolcow status, as well as, Brad, get a job, loser. So when demanding $10,000 from his audience didn't work, Brad's mental state deteriorated even further, leading to this.
I under no circumstance can listen to this album right now, because
I can't listen to this music, dude. I'm sorry. My head's not in it.
Because I am not safe in my own home.
This made everyone concerned about his safety, but his girlfriend Tina quickly assured everyone.
Oh, chat, we're about to learn about this. We're about to, his girlfriend came out and was like, Brad is A-okay. We're about to learn a whole lot.
Everyone that they were both safe. Luckily, his latest mental breakdown on stream led to a happier ending, as on the 6th of September, Brad posted a video titled Peace Out, in which he revealed that he is actually getting the help he needs.
Bradley here letting you know that I am going to rehab. Yep, about 2 months. It's intensive outpatient care, and I'm not going to be uploading.
And his core fans absolutely loved this outcome, with a comment reading, "Brad, I've regained a lot of respect for you.
All right, so you should go check out Internet Anarchist channel. He does lots of videos. I don't know why I'm not subbed on this one, but if you're looking for like the boilerplate of a news story that you want to get into and you need to know some of the spark notes, this is the channel for you, okay? Now, speaking of rehab.
So I want to try to explain to you guys what's going on through my head.
Just stop. No, dude, just stop. Just fucking stop. Just stop doing this. What, dude? This is your problem. You can't just do something. You can't just do... You have to make a video to tell everybody about it. Guy gets out, looks like he's fucking disheveled right now. He either got out of the shower or he's showered in 6 months. I can't tell the difference because his hair's fucking wet and greasy or just wet. I have no idea. He's got like the stoner mustache and like the weird unkempt facial hair. And he's like, dude, I gotta tell you about my life.
Because it's pretty interesting.
His teeth are worse. Dude.
I
just listen to music, bro. It's so easy. Please stop.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Had to just go to my computer.
Did his eyes drift further apart on his head?
Maybe. Also, every pause, he looks stoned.
And hit record. Because I know
Also, he starts stimming a lot, and he just like starts flicking his hair and shit. You notice that? He just starts fucking hard stimming.
He had to just go to my computer and hit record. Because I know I have to make this video. And not for the reason that you...
Why is every sentence a question? Every sentence is a question.
I had to just go to my computer and hit record. Because I know I have to make this video. And not for the reason...
Dude, you should like reverse puberty, dude.
That you think I have to make this video, like I'm saving my reputation. But because if I don't...
He's high? Hey, don't you fucking talk about Brad like that. He was fucking clean for at least 5 months after weed sent him on a psychological trip and disassociated him.
Make this video, I'm gonna keep thinking about it. Like... For some reason, like 11 months ago when like everything went down with my channel.
I thought this was in 2023. I cannot believe this was only last year. This felt like years ago.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Dude, if you pause right here...
Why am I getting Sid from Ice Age vibes?
Dude, if you pause at this frame, it looks like he got everything figured out and his life is improved, doesn't it? Like if we just... Guys, I watched the new Brad video. I paused at the 35-second mark. He looks great now, all right? He looks happy.
I've just been like contemplating the perfect video, you know, that'll fix it all. I'll just say,
dude, he has no idea how to fix this. It's so funny. He's spent all this time trying to make the perfect video to explain himself. This guy is the perfect lolcow.
Say the right words and everything will go back to
Who is he speaking to? He's speaking to us. He's speaking to you, Winnie.
Normal. I have learned since then that is not reality. And I don't want it to be reality. So basically, I'm here making this video really for the reason that like I want to get certain information across to people who care.
Bro, you just gotta listen to the music, dude. Take those $400 donos, bro. Again, it's like Bo Blaxian.
And I don't really know a better way to do that. You know, realistically, like yes, I would love for this video to like, make it so that like it's easy for me to just return, you know, go back to normal.
Not gonna happen. That's a video like this never makes it right. You never just go back to normal after
what I was doing before, you know. But the reality is I could do that anyways. I'm in a good spot right now where artistically I'm confident enough in myself to where if I started making content, I believe that people would enjoy it enough to basically just assume on their own that I'm doing good. I really don't need a video telling them I'm doing good, you know, for them to understand it. Like, I could just go the sneaky underground, you know.
No, that's the normal route. That's the smart route. That's the safe route. That's the one you should be picking. That's the road less traveled by, apparently.
Mysterious artist route that, like, honestly, I've seen...
Why is he looking up? Because the Lord is telling him what to say.
Everybody do. Everybody's doing it. But I decided
to loop back again. I left rehab, came back, and did the exact same shit.
No. So, despite how much I really am struggling.
Am I supposed to think this guy's not fucking high? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a dick here. This is just his personality. This guy is perpetually stoned. Maybe he's not done drugs, but I really, you can't fucking, I don't know, dude. He looks like he's fucking obliterated.
Let's talk.
He looks wrecked in this fucking video. This is the most sober he's ever been. Every video of this guy, he looks wrecked.
All right, let's start from the beginning of like where things went wrong. I went to a show. It was a live show in California.
Dude, this guy's like, all right, all I gotta do is come back and make music, or I could address this. All right, so where it started, I took a picture with Ethan Klein in California. Okay, dude, that's fine. We're doing this. We're doing it. All right, we're going all the way back.
It was Ethan Klein and Hila Klein performing. I had backstage passes.
Dude,
how much I...
Dude, hold on, wait. Well, how do I get this perfectly? Let's go to 9.4. Good.
I just saw Keffel's
Okay.
tweet.
All you have to do, Brad,
Nicholas DeOrio.
is you just have to come back to YouTube and listen to music, Brad. I can hear the music, Nick. I can hear it. I can hear the music.
Really am struggling. Let's talk.
No, Brad, not that
All right,
music.
Let's start from the beginning.
Not that music,
of, like,
Brad.
Where
no!
things went wrong. I went to a show. It was a live show in California. It was Ethan Klein and Hila Klein performing. I had backstage passes. I met them. I talked with them. I related a lot to them, especially Hila, with her struggles with being Jewish right now. And
Dude, wait.
How like...
Oh my god, this makes it worse. This makes it retroactively worse for VOD watchers. You just missed that. We're gonna go back. So all we knew is that he took a picture with a couple of YouTubers that he liked at a convention, and they freaked out and made him like condemn Israel and defend Palestine, knowing his family was fucking killed by Hamas. Okay? Now, the new context that we're getting for the first time is apparently they spoke a lot, and he sat down with Hila and talked all about fucking Israel with her before going out and fucking branding these. That's insane.
I met them. I talked with them. I related a lot to them, especially Hila, with her struggles with being Jewish right now, and like how like it's. How do I say this? See, it's like
it's different to hear this out of his mouth. He's dude. Yeah, the struggles of being Jewish must be really difficult right now. Immediately concedes and blasts them. Oh my god.
Even now, like, I don't want to fucking...
They had him call into H3? I didn't even remember that. Wait, really?
Talk about it. Like, I really don't. You know? But what I want you to understand is that, like, my horrible response to this whole situation is a long-term thing, or like, is the result of a
I know it's a long-term thing, yeah.
lot of stuff, you know? It's like the moment where things snap.
He had one bad day and everything just changed.
It's not the moment where it's like everything went wrong, basically. So like at this time, you know, like I post a picture that I have with me, some friends, my fiance, Ethan and Hila Klein, and basically,
well, thank God he still has a good relationship with that fiance, and that's definitely not what the rest of this video is about. This is a disaster, dude. You just had to go back and listen to music. That's all you had to do.
I was like, yeah, I could post that. It's great. You know, I didn't think it would be a statement. It was really stupid of me, because of course it's a statement. It's Ethan and Hila Klein. But I wasn't really ready for war. I wanted to back out. So, like, I basically just went against them and said, you know what,
It's... I mean, at least he's being honest, I guess, now, but fuck.
I need to back out. I can't do this.
It's not even like you're backing out. It's like, oh, you didn't leave the lobby and just stop talking about it. You just threw them under the bus and left.
You know, this is too hot. And then everyone called me a pussy.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, to be fair, like
I'm glad that Ethan forgave him, but you're just saying you have no principles at all. Like, none. Absolutely none. You will throw anybody under the bus.
I kind of was, but also at the same time,
And it's not even like you just switch teams. You switch teams to the people who have, like, fucking... dude, this guy's got family in Israel. He's lost people to Hamas, and he's just like... I don't know. You got bullied into condemning Jewish people who he talked about how difficult it is to be Jewish just days prior. It's insane.
I thought that my choice was understandable. Like, I had a family to take care of, you know? Like, I didn't want this to become my life.
All you had to do is just not respond to it, wait for it to blow over, and move on. Like, it's just, you don't have to make these decisions. He constantly was going to case things like this. Like, it was his only option. It's like, no, it was a stupid one. And you got, like, legitimate pushback for it.
The problem is, it wasn't that easy to get out. So,
He
yeah.
thinks that backstabbing every person who previously supported him or interacted positively with him is like the only out when he gets in drama. And it just caused more I don't think he realizes it caused more trouble. Like, that's not what backing out is.
Yeah. You know, people are talking about it. I'm a hot topic. And my partner is freaking out because she's involved. You know, she's a part of the whole equation. And I start trying to, you know, say things to fix it. And when I try to help, it basically results in her screaming and crying that things are getting worse and that it's all my fault.
Here's the reality of the situation. I'm not condoning anything that happened between you and your partner, but I will tell you the truth. It was your fault. It was entirely your fault. This entire situation from start was on you. 100%. He's having like an existential crisis. He must have just thought about weed.
So I'm trying to, you know, keep...
You know, you can edit that, right? Like, you don't have to put the clip of you staring into the distance into the video.
my job, because...
He got tripped up and then thought of the worst trip of his life and just had a fucking... had a Vietnam moment.
So I'm trying...
You thought your video paused? No, it didn't lag. That's just Brad.
Trying to, you know, keep my job, because I'm paying her a ridiculous amount of money, like $5,000 a month.
What? Did you buy her on Temu? Is she an OnlyFans model? Why are you paying your wife $5,000 a month?
To basically do nothing. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't have a problem with that.
What the fuck is happening?
Like,
someone in chat is trying to explain there is a different Love Island for different countries, and bro, you are, in the context of this video, you were an entire video ago, but thank you.
if I like paying her $5,000 a month so she could, you know, lay around, smoke weed on the couch and be happy. Great.
Dude, imagine being a guy who has PTSD freakouts when he even thinks about smoking weed, and your partner is just sitting there taking your money and smoking weed on the couch the entire time.
You know? But I don't think that she really respected me. I don't think she saw things in me that were like important for her to see. So it went really bad.
Dude, what is happening? It's like, hey, yeah, I mean, I backstabbed Ethan Klein, but my wife sucks, just to be clear. I just want to let everybody know. This is what's been happening to me, dude. My wife sucks, dude. I hate my wife. My wife's awful.
Like, as soon as the picture was...
He was married to Casey Tron, surely.
Posted, it became me panicking, trying to fix it, and her basically getting angry at me trying to fix it.
Dude, it sucks because, like, I don't want to justify any of her actions or anything because I don't know what she did.
Can I say something?
But,
to you,
like,
Nick?
I mean, she's
really
right.
like
It's your
Why?
fault. Everything you were doing was making everything worse. You couldn't control yourself. That's not a defense of any like I don't know if there's physical stuff here or emotional abuse or something. But like what he described in that sentence, like if I was your partner, I'd be furious too. You're throwing our rent money away. You're throwing our fucking careers away. Like just shut the fuck up and listen to music, asshole. What's wrong with you?
Nick? I really like you.
Say that
Why?
everything reached an apex when she recorded me in my house, yelling at her through the door.
I really like
What? Why? Dude, this guy got I'm Alex. Wait, what is happening right now? What I missed this. Is this out?
I was fucking pissed. I was just like mad because I'm trying to.
When did this happen? Thank you for the 5 gifted.
Fuck, I'm trying to fucking figure everything out in like an impossible situation. You know, trying to get things back to normal so that like we can live in.
Dude, this video is this guy is the unsung hero. He goes to rehab because he kept crashing out. Okay. And he's got like this weed thing going on, and he needs to get his life back together. All right. And he gets back and he's like, you know what I need to do? You know what I need to do? I need to make an unscripted video where I just go and I just talk about like everything. Like start to finish type shit, dude. Like I just start there and then I just explain about how I screamed at my wife. And that's what's gonna get this fucking thing back on track, dude. That's the only way we could come back. We just gotta fuck the streams and the music. We're gonna just talk about Ethan Klein and Israel with no script, nothing. They'll like it because it's coming from the noggin, and that's like I put that on fucking mom, bro. That's fucking good. That's what they fucking want. Okay, and then I could just go back to making content because like the air is like clean and shit.
Normal fucking life, and she repays me by recording me in my house with.
Wait, what? I gave her money and then she repays me by recording me screaming at her. What is happening?
By
Bro, I need a context wagon. Why were you yelling at her?
Recording me in my house without my knowledge. She sends it to my parents. Sends it to friends. She sends it to people who are associated with Hive Mind. Yeah, and it's the.
Can I have it? I want to hear what happened. He had like an I'm Alex leak.
Biggest betrayal I've ever felt.
Wait, but like, why did you? You gotta tell us why you yelled at her, though.
I really I felt so violated. But like,
what happened?
She couldn't hear that because she looked up that it was legal to do that.
Dude, I feel so violated. Why did you send this to my mom? We're actually in a one-party consent state, motherfucker. You can't do shit. I don't even have any money. I pay you all my money. Bro, I wish we could be a fly on the wall of their house.
You know, to like record me in that state. And because it was legal, it was moral to do that.
I just saw Kefla's
Bro, we're missing so much content. Wait, do we have the audio? I'm gonna look at this up, Brad.
Bro is doing a speed run to get in front of forthcoming allegations.
Are they forthcoming or are they out already? I mean, this is a fucking power moves only thing right now. If it is a, okay, well, something has happened, but that's a spoiler. Did we know about this?
You know?
Does Chud Logic have the call? Chud Logic said that Rose Malay leaked a video about Brad Taste in Music that had all of this stuff in it. But Rose Malay did not want it to come out. Did she send it to Rose Malay? And does Chud Logic have access to this phone call that he hasn't posted and he hasn't given me for free money? What's wrong with him?
But like, man. You know, like at that point I was done with her. Like, at that point, I was like, this is fucked up. Like, I'm doing everything I can.
Bro, dude, this is contingent on context. if she recorded him for no reason, sure, whatever, okay, his point is correct. It's wildly contingent on the context of the recording, though.
In this situation, to make things work...
But, like, while he's saying this on screen, I feel like, I can't believe I haven't mentioned it yet. He's just got a private video that says, the best of Debussy on the bottom of the screen. What is Debussy? That's just on the screen, dude. The best of Debussy.
I love you, but we're not going to be a good match. So, yeah. I believe maybe like a week later, I was streaming when I said, I remember I was like doing a stream and then I left.
So like him and his wife got divorced mid-drama. That's insane lore.
Go to the kitchen.
Debussy was a composer? Well, apparently he had the best Debussy.
I see her sitting on the couch, like
not divorced. They weren't married. Okay, well, you understand. Okay, it's a joke.
Crying, and I'm pissed off, like, because like I'm trying to focus, you know, to get work done.
Yes, dude. All right. I fucking so understand this, dude. Dude, she's just sitting there crying, and you're like, bro, I gotta stream.
Hey, Nick, keep being
Thank you.
awesome. Did you see that Anissa's husband's house has a 15K credit at time of sale now?
No, I didn't. I didn't see that. Dude, this fucking bitch is diabolically crying when I gotta fucking bring the money in and fucking stream. Holy shit, dude. Yes, dude.
And it felt like she was interrupting that. Now, here's the thing.
Dude, I'm trying to be an Overwatch champion right now, and the kids keep fucking crying in the background, okay? They don't understand that their dad is gonna stand on stage with those teenagers and hold that fucking crown, dude. I'm gonna be holding that fucking trophy with those fucking 15-year-olds from fucking the Middle East right now, or whatever, from South Korea, okay? We're gonna be the greatest Overwatch player of all time, and my crying wife doesn't understand that.
What I want you to understand out of all of this, and remember how
it sounds delusional.
I said that it was all like, you know, it wasn't just this scenario.
I gotta get my fucking victory royale, you stupid whore. What are you doing right now? You're interrupting my fucking game of Minecraft.
Happening that
I'm
this
beating the Ender Dragon over here, and you're fucking crying.
was like a long-term effect. Well, I was so upset
fucking base
with my work.
Again, this is all these jokes will either live or die by the context. This is either the meanest shit that I've ever said, or like the funniest, or not funniest, but like the most base shit I ever fucking joked about. Okay, it lives and dies by the context, and I'm willing to sit here and have fun with this because I do not care.
Well, I was so obsessed with my work. I became like completely locked into that, to the point of where she is.
Again, his point here is not helping his case. I gotta be honest with you, it's not helping his case. I became locked in with work, dude.
Told me that she felt completely
like it sounds like he's making excuses
into that, to the point of where she has told me that she felt completely invisible in the relationship. Yeah, my response...
Dude, Little Domino is, I'm going to go to the H3 podcast and take a picture with Ethan and Hila Klein. Big Domino is like, domestic dispute between my girlfriend causes me to go to rehab and then destroy my YouTube career.
To her crying.
His ex commented on the video? Are you serious? Wait, what? Jesus Christ, I'm what you'd call a casual watcher, so I don't care. I laughed at your Hobo Johnson heckling, your Coldplay reaction, and I got secondhand embarrassment listening to Kid Rock. I knew you as the one reaction YouTuber I actually found witty and charismatic. At most, I knew your anniversary uploads celebrated kicking your weed habit. From the bottom of my heart, I hope you find lasting peace. You've brought lots of... They're talking about him like he's died. What is happening right now? What is going on? Is his wife in here? I mean, you were what? I mean, you were arrested for domestic violence? I think glossing over... What? Dude, I got spoiled, bro!
Was screaming at her. which was
I don't know if that's accurate. I didn't see it. I didn't see a bug shot.
bad, but my justification was I am streaming right now. I can't have you like screaming and crying like in the house. You know, I told her to go basically stay with her mother, who lived like 5 minutes away. Instead of doing that, she got me kicked. Okay, so
Oh no! Oh no! Oh god!
I'm like doing this thing where I'm like, you need to go to your mom's house. And she's like, you know, fuck you. This is
I feel like this wasn't like conveyed the way that we're hearing
my
it.
house too. And I'm like, I pay all the bills. This is all important. This is all important. Trust me.
He looks deranged. No. He is deranged.
I pay the bills for this entire place. You know, like I'm keeping it up. You don't contribute shit to the equation. Get out. She calls the cops on me and they have me arrested.
Dude, all he did was go to meet Ethan Klein in Los Angeles. What the fuck? Also, that's a very good point. Why are there 2 TVs in his room? I know what he just said. Why are there 2 TVs? What's happening in this room right now? What are these paintings? Is it like a totem? Okay, I'm sorry. So, okay, he was arrested for domestic violence. Okay.
Calls the cops on me.
I don't know if it's DV, but...
And they have me arrested for domestic violence.
Okay, so it's DV.
What's the name of the guy?
Do they just arrest you for domestic violence?
DeOrio.
Does that just happen?
When I was watching this yesterday, I just couldn't stop looking at the small image of Pitbull on the screen.
Why is Pitbull on the screen? You're right. Why is he just there?
Watching Nicholas DeOrio.
I don't think they just arrest you for DV unless there's like shown signs of a struggle, right? Maybe I'm not the guy to ask about this. I've never beaten my girlfriend before. But I mean, I assume you have to like, I assume they don't just take word of mouth and arrest you, do they? Mr. Worldwide. I have the screenshot of the access. They can? Okay. But in the defense, the chat's claiming they can. I don't know.
That is really where this...
I feel like there has to be like probable cause. Maybe not probable cause. That's like a legal word. You're going to get mad at me about it. But I feel like there has to be some evidence that something has happened outside of just yelling and asking people to leave their house.
Story also.
They can detain you? Yeah, but isn't detaining different than arresting someone? Like you're booking someone for DV? Or unless he wasn't charged, maybe? I don't know.
Like...
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
All right, well... So somebody just said, did he get the Sonichu medallion? I think that Evil Brad went and took, you know, like the time medallion in Danny Phantom where it was phased into his chest and he couldn't take it off? Somebody while he was sleeping phased the Sonichu medallion into his chest.
Insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Yeah.
They don't just arrest. Most of the time they need evidence or witnesses and make one person leave.
It also probably can vary by state. We don't even know where these guys are located. Yeah, you're right. Deep cut? Oh my god, dude. Danny Phantom needs a season 4, bro. Fuck me, dude. That is like the biggest waste, is that Danny Phantom was only 3 seasons, dude. A modern Danny Phantom movie in the style of like Across the Spider-Verse would slap so fucking hard. Especially for the older audience that grew up.
You know, I'm in a jail cell.
Okay, sorry, I got completely lost, dude. My bad. So Brad's domestic violence in a jail cell. Okay, sorry.
You know, I'm in a jail cell. This was like literally there's like a clip of me that's like me talking about how I don't feel safe in my home, and then like an hour later I'm in jail.
I actually was watching that clip this morning. Oh god.
You know.
And yeah, dude, Pitbull is just watching him to keep him safe. That's why he keeps looking up, chat. He keeps looking up at Pitbull. He's looking up every time he's like struggling to think. He just looks up to Mr. Worldwide, and it makes it better. We figured it out. That's why he keeps looking up.
It's crazy.
He's looking to Mr. Worldwide for approval,
and I don't want to fucking say any of this.
Then why? Why are you saying this? Why are you telling us this, dude?
I don't want to talk about this. It makes me look bad. But I'm also now realizing that I don't really care.
I am looking forward to see how this arc progresses. I thought we would never talk about Brad taste in music again. There's no way. This is not the last video. We're only 10 minutes in. I can talk about this guy forever. This is amazing.
Because that's what happened.
It sounds like he's trying to defend himself in court.
Those are, that's what I did. These are the choices I made. Anyways, yeah, so once that...
Dude, the Ethan Klein Hassan Destiny train just starts slowing down, and then Brad Taste of Music just appears. Like fucking Ultra Instinct. It's like, I'm back and crazier than I was before. And now I've been arrested for domestic violence.
That happens, the relationship.
Yo! Thank you for hitting the goal.
Keemstar Orbiter.
Love you guys. Love the chat. Love my boys and girls and everyone in between.
He looks like Post Malone before the tattoos. He's pre-Malone.
Ship is over. I'm just like... yeah. So, I moved back home and I go to rehab because, like, something's wrong.
I love that we still don't know what rehab he went to or what he went for. He just went to rehab, and the only information that's the most information we got is something's wrong. Do they just have rehab? Like, where are you going? I'm going to rehab. For what? Something. I don't know what, but something.
Like, all of this is happening and just, I don't understand it.
Was it court ordered? I don't know.
Rehab is okay, He
doesn't ever specify what this rehab was. It's the fucking funniest part of this whole thing. He never specifies it.
I learned a few.
But I don't know if he does it in this video, but he's never done it before.
Things.
Dude, what is it, like rehab for your knee? It's not fucking extending all the way anymore? Like, what?
5 months of being there, like, yeah, there was stuff that was helpful, but...
Dude, the real rehab is coming back to my chat and making this YouTube video, They had, like, some stuff in there. It was alright, but, like, the real rehab is coming home to my boys.
Man, I felt so betrayed.
Dude, this guy was sitting in rehab going like, yeah, I will eat the pudding. Yeah, I have made mistakes, but when I get back, I'm gonna make a fucking video and I'm gonna expose my fucking whore of an ex-girlfriend and blast her out to the entire world. Yeah, I will eat the pudding. Yeah, I'll have the pudding.
She basically took... It's like she moved to Detroit. And here's kind of...
I just took a sip of my drink. I don't know why it got me, bro. She moved to Detroit. Why did he say it like that?
Took...
And why is he doxing her? What's happening?
It's like she moved to Detroit. And here's...
Dude, it's like she moved to where Eminem lives.
Kind of where it gets difficult for me.
No, that was my fucking nose.
Me. Because it's one thing, like, losing your partner. It's another thing, like...
It's another thing when she moves to Motor City. Like, he's just got some beef with Detroit. It's like... one thing for your partner to leave you. It's another thing for that bitch to move to Detroit.
Like, with losing hive mind.
Wait, what? What is hive mind?
Like... The fact that, like, these two things were so connected...
Wait, what is hive mind?
Mr. Oreo.
Chat, I need a context wagon. Dude, he keeps looking at Pitbull. Did you see that? He just looked at Pitbull again.
Things were so connected.
Dude, he's looking at Pitbull right now. That's insane. Hive Mind is another channel he did collabs. Wait, so he's mad that his wife left him, and he's also mad that his collab YouTube channel is done.
I almost killed myself over it. Like...
Holy shit! Dude, I almost killed myself. Looks up to Mr. Worldwide. Dude, do you know what this feels like? Oh my god. Is this video AI? He goes, I almost killed myself, and then he, like, artificially gets up and walks to the back of the room. This is like a fucking video where it's like, I almost killed myself, and then the music cuts out, like the sound cuts out, and he just walks away, like grabbing a fucking... You know what I'm thinking? Like, I'm not gonna say it out loud, but like, this looks like AI.
I almost killed myself over it. Like,
doesn't this look like a fucking AI video where he go grab like a noose? But it's real. Like the music just ends. Like what is the song they use in those? Yeah, like one of those AI videos where people just start fighting each other. You ever see them? Where they're like, I can't believe this happened between Donald Trump and then Zelensky, and they just start fighting each other? That's what this looks like. Also, he's wearing his boxers in the video. Why is he wearing his boxers? He just gets up. What's wrong with... Oh, wait. It's got a string. It's not boxers. It's like really weird. It's like 1978 basketball shorts.
I had this, and I had pills.
Whoa. There's a thumbnail, bro. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit.
What's the name of the guy, Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
However, good news is this happened 3 months ago.
I gotta be honest. I think you gotta go back to rehab. I think you came out undercooked. This steak is too rare. You've got to put it back in. I'm sorry. We're gonna get this thing medium well. Put you back in the oven.
And
back on the stove. Back on the grill.
There's this much alcohol in the bottle. It means something went well. It means something's going right.
A steak? Yeah, get this guy back to rehab, dude. There's no way. This is insane. Why does he have it still? Just in case. I don't know.
What's the name of the guy, Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
Thank you, Dylan.
Let's talk about Hive Mind.
Oh, God.
In the Discord. Posted the Twitter thread.
What is this? Let me see. Hi. In the channel, the topic thing? Brad, okay, we haven't got there yet.
Hive Mind is a collective of guys who I very much respect. But Riley's a diva and Graydon's a brute.
What? Dude! Oh no, dude, you're kidding. Hey, dude, I just wanted to let you know that I really respect you guys, but I'm gonna immediately insult the both of you. Look,
Riley's a diva.
Nicholas
and
the
Graydon's
Goat,
a brute.
thank you for the $5,
dude,
my
a
man.
brute. Demon, we will get to the profit of regret.
Here's the thing, though. That just makes me like them.
Is he like a chieftain?
More.
Oh, okay, all right.
Because they're very human. In fact, I think that like their flaws are the things that really, attracted me to them. What really made me like interested in them as people.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest
This guy is
video.
awesome. I love this dude.
What made me connect with them on like a much deeper level. So, the fact that like my ex moves to Detroit.
Dude, I can't do this fucking Detroit thing. It's so funny. I don't know why it's bad to move to Detroit. I don't know. Like, what is the implication of her going to Detroit?
I really
like the only thing I know about Detroit is 8 Mile. That's it. All I know is the movie 8 Mile, and they had cars at one point, and you used to not be able to drive foreign cars there without getting your car kicked in.
Like, around all these, like, hive mind people, and then...
Oh, so she moved where all his friends are. Is that what happened?
Starts, like, dating Graydon's roommate.
Oh no, bro. Oh god. Oh no, dude. Oh fuck. Okay.
And like Riley leaves me on red. And it's just like,
dude, none of this needs to be a YouTube video. No, dude, what am I watching? I feel like I'm watching a personal diary entry. What is happening? Dude, he's just sitting there, he's being like, my friend's roommate started fucking my girlfriend. They stopped hanging out with me. I went to rehab. Everyone abandoned me to live in Detroit. She's from the 313 now. Back to the street she goes. Like, what's happening?
Wow.
This is sad. I don't think it's sad.
I really love the people at
I think if you're a YouTuber like me, you can't think shit like this is sad, or you can't make content.
Hive Mind still. Like, in case you don't know who Hive Mind is, I collaborated with them. They're like a pretty big channel, but just, they did to me what they did to Nick is Not Green.
Oh my god, he knows the next segment? Dude, he just named the next segment of my stream.
I remember when I was there and they were telling me the story. Nick is Not Green, great friends, you know, he has,
By the way, Nick is Not Green is a totally justifiable cutoff. If they did that, they were right to do it.
his thing that happens, and bye-bye Nick is Not Green, no longer associated.
If they did, they were correct in that one. And they might be correct in this one, but they were definitely correct in that one. Cutting off Nick is Not Green is actually fucking based. It's actually a base thing to do to cut off Nick is Not Green.
With the name. Now, of course, at the time, I'm just thinking like, oh, thank God I'm on the right side, you know, of this shit. But then I ended up on the other side of things. And I actually, well, I would say became friends with Nick is Not Green, but I honestly just, I think he sent me a message like 5 months ago that I know.
I want to say I became friends with him, but I don't know. He might have just sent me one message 5 months ago, but we might be friends. I don't know.
Never checked.
I'm fucking crazy. I'm insane.
So even then, like, not doing great with that. But like, I got to see that perspective. You know, I got to see both sides. And in my opinion,
dude, how do you not understand this? How do you not understand this? Mister, I hung out with Ethan and Hila Klein and talked to them about how hard it is being a Jew in America, okay? And then I threw them under the bus for financial gain and profit. You don't understand why your friends don't want to hang out with you anymore after you had like a fucking domestic violence case and then went crazy and went to rehab? You don't know why your friends who are trying to make, who are being financially fucking smart don't want to be around you anymore?
Taking bets on how long it takes for iDubbbz to become this. My estimate? A year and a half.
Thank you.
Calling it now.
Appreciate the dono. But like, let's be honest here. I mean, this guy literally has no principles and will fucking backstab anybody. And he's surprised that like his friends don't want to collab with him anymore after he went fucking crazy. And one of their fucking friends is banging his girlfriend now. They're really surprised. This is how you operate. They did to you what you do to other people.
I don't give a shit.
Dude. Someone in the chat wrote, he doesn't even know where he is right now. And it's like, yeah, I don't know why I'm lecturing him. I don't even know why. It's just literally, there's no way this is getting through. So never mind.
Whatever. Moving on. Let's talk about where things start getting good.
What? Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, my apologies. Apparently the funny stuff starts happening now.
Look at this picture right here, okay? Now, I'm going to explain this picture later, but this is a bee.
I'm done. Dude, this guy's fucking with me. This guy's fucking with me right now. He's fucking with me.
Being, you know, that's dead. It's being carried by an ant.
Like, what are you trying to say, dude? What are you trying to say?
All right. I saw.
Dude, this guy's like, yeah, I got arrested for domestic violence. My friends are fucking my girlfriend. No one wants to be around me anymore. But have you seen this awesome picture of a dead bee getting pulled by an ant? I
saw this with my own 2 eyes in nature. A bee being carried by an ant down a line. All right? Like, that was you know, that's some life-changing stuff. It's weird. It's like, it's really symbolic.
This is good news, Brad.
Symbolic to me. But, you know, maybe it's like, maybe I feel like it's a symbol of me somehow overcoming.
I recommend
you know,
watching
a lot of
Nicholas
stuff.
DeOrio's latest video.
What are you, the ants? Why do you want to be the ants?
That's been going on. It starts with...
This is a sign that I need to make a video talking about how my girlfriend's getting fucked by my friends in Detroit.
4 months ago when I decided to stop streaming and stop working. It basically came down to, I can't do this anymore.
And then I woke up and I thought, I still can't do it anymore, but, well, I've got to eat.
I can't fucking do it anymore. Like, something is wrong. You know? So I'm like, I don't really know what is wrong. I just feel like I shouldn't stream. So instead I start watching movies. And I kind of come to the idea that, like, I don't really know if I should work because I really don't want to.
Dude, imagine, bro, being this imagine having that choice. Imagine having that choice, dude. Oh my god.
You know, so I just kind of keep sitting around all day watching movies. And then it's like the
Not
stuff
smoking weed, by the way. No weed. No weed.
with my ex. And then like
Wait, what?
Then it's like the stuff with my ex. And then like with Hive Mind and how that's all connected. You know, I can't get it out of my head. I fucking can't.
Dude took one picture with Ethan Klein, and now his girlfriend is getting fucked in Detroit. This is insane. This is actually nuts, dude.
It's like no matter what I do, that's like my ex leaving.
Dude, I keep actually
to go and like be a part of Hive Mind and fuck Graydon's roommate.
I was being dramatic. He just said it.
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
A flying money, G flying money, 4 flying money, L flying
Thank you
money.
so much for the donation. Oh god. I can't. He just said it. He just said it.
Like my ex leaving to go and
Hold on. I can't. This is the best. This is my favorite segment I've done in a while. Oh god. Dude, this guy needs to become a far right grifter, like right now. Like right now.
like be a like my ex leaving to go and like be a part of Hive Mind and fuck Graydon's roommate, you know? Like yeah. Well, I wasn't taking it so well. So just thinking every day how I was gonna kill myself, and then eventually came up with drinking and pills.
I can't. This is insane. This is actually the most ridiculous video I've ever watched in my life. Holy fuck. And all this while Debussy is on the screen.
So, just thinking every day how I was gonna kill myself.
Don't do it, by the way. Do not. Don't you dare.
And then eventually came up with drinking and pills.
This is insane!
Then my cousin came and visited. And everything changed.
Fuck yeah, dude. Base cousin saving him from everything but making this video.
This was the moment where it all turned around. I'm driving with him. I live in Arizona. And so
dude, look at his fucking eyes. That's not like crying. There's something... Dude, his entire eye socket is red. Completely fucking red.
Him in the car, and he is oohing and awing at the world around him, and I'm like, what are you even talking about? This
LSD.
is like this brown, dead, like shitty spot. Like, how are you finding anything of beauty here? You know, and then we go upstate, and he's talking to my dad. And he's like connecting with my dad in a way that I've never connected to my dad. And he's like very peppy and optimistic. And then I'm having dinner with him and my mom. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I had to move back in with my parents. That was another big reason I wanted to kill myself. I was like...
Dude, Xander Hall moment? Cherry, you've ruined me if I have to move back in with my abusive mom!
I went from like big shot to, you know, back to the place where I thought I was running from, where I thought that it was like, this is where all the problems were. My cousin invites me to go to Switzerland and Egypt with him.
Oh,
and
no. Wait, what?
Reluctantly, but quickly, I answer yes. Because I know how important this is.
Nick just started
if this is
Wait, if he was in Egypt, when was rehab? So he was only at rehab for 5 months, and the rest of the time he was in Egypt?
Like going to do what I
Wait, how does the timeline work? That's why I thought this was 2 years ago. I thought it was 2023.
think it is. And I mean, I already wanted to die, so like what is there to lose at this point, right?
Is Egypt
So,
that bad that you're like, well, I mean, if it doesn't work out...
I leave the country. It's amazing. Switzerland is absolutely gorgeous. Being around people who don't speak the same language as you is really nice, because, like, I didn't feel anxious. As if, like, everybody was...
I feel like I'd be terrified if every other person can say things that I don't understand. I feel like that would make me more anxious.
watching me, you know?
Nick just started insulting me viciously.
Just like,
on
I always
Twitter.
feel like I have to connect with people, you know? And when they're not speaking English, like, there's no chance for me to connect with them. Because I was fucking lonely. I had no friends out here. I didn't know how to talk to people. Like, I literally felt like I couldn't get out of this, you know? And
that's when I found DMT.
For a moment, I didn't have to. I could just be in it. I could just indulge in it. And it's that mindset.
Look, Nick, I know it's our job to help this guy and everything, but I think this guy is a lost cause. Look, he's obviously made up his mind. Why don't we just cut our losses and get out of here?
That really got me like really far through this whole process. Yeah, I mean, I
I love Detroit, Charlie. I love Detroit.
I had fun with Switzerland and Egypt. There's not really much to say. I took a picture that's one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. I'm waiting to write a song for it, you know, because I need to crop the image and add an explicit symbol on it, you know, because then it becomes the real deal.
I'm just so fucking lost, bro. I'm just
You'll
so
see one
fucking
day.
lost.
I come back. I'm feeling okay.
Did they take his kidneys? Maybe.
I'm feeling all right. But I have a plan B in case that happens. And that's that I had a second vacation planned. The second trip was to Minnesota to basically sleep in a music studio with a bunch of people that Dylan, basically, you know, he's friends with.
Who's Dylan, chat? Do we have an idea who Dylan is?
And
He just keeps first naming everybody. I don't know who any of these YouTubers are.
we're all going to stay in this music studio while Dylan records music. And, you know, with doing this, I connected with people, and
It's Dylan from our chat. You're right.
found like a family through it. And I realized, there are people like me. I can connect to people. This is like, you know, not only that, but I could connect to people who are interested in the same thing as me, and it doesn't need to be online. Being in the studio showed me that, like, there's all this cool stuff with music, and I don't need to just, like...
Look, there is something to pull from this video that's not like a psychotic man's ramblings. If you are feeling like you can't, like, get up and get out and do stuff, you have to, like, try to overcome that. Because ultimately, he's right. Like, you can... Like, even if it looks bleak and there's not really any options for you, there actually are. You just need to get up and go find them. You need to actually, like, do something. You can't sit on your couch all day and wallow in self-pity and think about killing yourself 24 hours a day. It's not easy for everyone to do, but, I mean, life is out there, ready to be lived. You have to, like, make the effort.
You know, be stuck by...
Yeah, there's always a path forward. Yeah, 100%. Unless you're in, like, $50 million worth of, like, debt. But even then, you just have to be in debt for, like, 25 years or something before it falls off and your credit's repaired, right?
Behind a desk doing YouTube for forever. I come back, and I'm like, okay. You know, that was, like, the greatest experience of my life. Like, that was life-changing shit. And now, all of a sudden, I'm doing pretty good.
Dude, imagine he's like, that's when I met Kanye West, and I love Hitler.
But I still don't want to...
Dude, he just came back, and he's like, I'm far-right grift. That'd be so funny, dude. That'd be so funny.
And it's weird. I don't really fully understand why. Because, like, I'm feeling better, right? Why don't I want to go in front of a camera and have everybody, you know, listen to me talk about stuff and judge me for it, you know? Turns out...
It's like the only thing that you should never have done is come back to YouTube. You probably could have lived, like, a very functional life.
It's not because I don't like that. But it's because I've actually burnt myself out so badly with music that I fucking hate it. And not only that... But Brad taste in music, like thinking the names...
Dude, I came back and I hate music now. This is an insurmountable task to repair this man's reputation.
Saying it out loud gave me like this, even now, gives me this sinking pit in
Dude,
my
he's burnt out from taking $400 donations to review an album. This is like ridiculous, dude. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad for this guy at all.
stomach feeling. Like this just absolutely awful feeling.
Get a job then.
Like I don't feel happy thinking about working on my YouTube channel anymore. You know, in the same way that I used to, or at least I didn't. I'll say that like right now, it's better. But like, you know, 2 months ago, it was pretty much like I'm enjoying everything else that has to do with music right now that isn't like my job. I'm starting to like care about it again.
You just gotta get a job then. That's it. You can't just be a NEET. You have to get a job then.
One thing. My friend Kendall, I would visit him. We would go and watch a movie, and then we would sit at the park, sometimes in my car. We would smoke weed.
What? Wait a minute. Wait just a goddamn fucking minute. Wait just a goddamn motherfucking minute.
Listen to music. And watching him react to the shit that I was playing and hearing how it was making me feel and seeing his reaction and just like it was amazing. It was just what I needed. So after that, I started, you know, I wasn't even thinking about music after that moment. Or I'm sorry, YouTube after that moment. It just became, how do I entertain this guy?
Did he just announce that he just announced he relapsed after that whole fucking thing? He just announced he started smoking weed again?
So I just started driving and listening to music, thinking like, okay, will this song like go hard, you know, being high in a car with him, you know?
Wait, you were driving high? Is he just talking about fucking smoking weed and driving a car? What is happening, bro? He's just like, yeah, dude, so I started smoking weed, I got in a car, and I started Marquez Brownlee donutting at 50,000 miles per hour through a school zone.
This guy. So I just started driving and listening to music.
He's just admitting to smoking weed and driving.
Thinking like, okay, will this song like...
Dude, it's a content D-weed.
Like go hard, you know, being high in a car with him, you know? And I ended up just like saving a bunch of songs that I felt would work in that environment.
Dude, he's just admitting to crimes like in the middle of the video.
Specifically for that environment. And then, yeah, and then I'd share them with him. But he's not always available. And every single day I'm out like for hours just driving with no destination. Listening to music.
This guy just getting stoned driving around in his car? Is that what's happening?
I need other people to hang out with, so I have other friends who, once again, I can just like sit in the car with and listen to music and chill out and show them.
Nick, please, he said he smoked with this dude and imagined being high when driving around. Is that it? Is that what he's arguing?
Things, and all of a sudden I'm starting to find, you know, that interest in all this stuff that I cared about before, and I'm starting to remember why it is that I like it, you know?
That's not what he said, bro.
Just start driving. You know, I wasn't even thinking about music. It was amazing. It was just what I needed. So after that, I started, I would visit him. We would go and watch a movie, and then we would sit at the park, sometimes in my car. We would smoke weed, and we would listen to music. And watching him react to the shit that I was playing and hearing how it was making me feel and seeing his reaction and just like, it was amazing. It was just what I needed. So after that, I started, you know, I wasn't even thinking about music after that moment. Or I'm sorry, YouTube after that moment. It just became, how do I entertain this guy? So I just started driving and listening to music.
No, that's not. No.
Thinking like, okay, will this song like go hard, you know, being high in a car with him, you know? And I ended up just like saving a bunch of songs high in a car with him, you know? And I ended up just like saving a bunch of songs that I felt would work in that environment, specifically for that environment.
No, that's not him saying he's imagining driving. He's literally driving with
driving and listening to music. thinking like, okay, will this song like go hard? You know, being
He's thinking about what
Can I say something to you,
songs
Nick?
would be
I
best
really
to be
like-
high while driving around with. What are you guys missing here?
high in a car with him, you know? And I ended
He made the guy a mixtape to smoke weed and drive his car with. You're wrong?
after that, I started, you know, I wasn't even thinking about music after that moment. Or, I'm sorry, YouTube after that moment. It just became, how do I entertain this guy? So I just started driving and listening to music, thinking like, okay, will this song like go hard, you know, being high in a car with him, you know? And I ended up just like saving a bunch of songs that I felt would work in that environment, specifically for that environment. And then, yeah, and then I'd share them with him.
Okay, I think I understand what you're saying. So he's driving around, listening to music, picking songs so he could smoke weed in his car with the guy again. Is that what he's trying to say here?
But he's not always available. And every single day I'm out like for hours just driving.
So okay,
No
so he's not okay. So he okay. I got it.
I need other people to hang out with. So I have other friends who, once again, I can just like sit in the car with and listen to music and chill out and show them things.
I mean, if he scripted it, it probably would have been a bit more clear.
And all of a sudden, I'm starting to find, you know, that interest in all this stuff that I cared about before, and I'm starting to remember why it is that I like it. You know, it's on a good path.
God, he looks unhinged here.
Like
Wait.
it, you know, it's on a good path.
Dude, this is actually ridiculous. This is fucking. He looks completely unhinged.
And then I do something that, okay, let's just say a week ago. It's the reason I'm making this video, because I finally feel like I'm actually ready to make this. A week ago was where like it all came together.
Oh, I thought this has been like a month in the making or something. So this guy just figured out that he doesn't want to die last week and then immediately returned to YouTube. Is that what's happening right now?
Remember how I say I never really had that real connection with my dad?
Oh, yeah, that's good. Let's yep.
Well, I wondered if it was...
Oh, I had sex with him last night. I had sex with him.
Because, like, he never had someone in his life just, like, unconditionally listen and want to be around him and just give him attention. You know, just pay attention to him. I did that, and it was magic. It was incredible.
Okay, all right.
I now have a real relationship with my dad, and a lot of...
Good for you! Look at you!
That
all
was
right.
built on, like we would wake up, and we would go and we'd drive up a mountain, and there was this exact bench. We would, you know, in the trunk of my car, we had like tribal drums and a gong.
What? We would drive up to a mountain with tribal drums and a gong, bro. What is happening?
You know, different sticks to hit things with. And I was making music in nature with my dad, you know, and just like connecting and like improvising. And it was great. Like, it was good shit. Like, I discovered, like, you know, through this time with my dad, that he is, I'm just going to say it, like, a musical genius. Which I'm, like, perfectly comfortable saying. Because I've heard how he puts sounds together.
Dude, this is just, like... At some point, is he going to announce a streaming schedule in this video? What am I watching?
And it's like nothing I've ever heard.
I'm glad that like things are starting to look up and there's nothing bad going to be in the next tab when I move over to the right.
Immaculate. Like it's at the highest degree, you know? Which is amazing because I thought my dad was just an asshole when he said that my music wasn't good. You know?
Oh man. Oh no.
Or the stuff that I liked he wasn't like connecting with. But then like I actually finally heard and saw what he saw and it all made sense. I was like, oh shit. You really are looking for frequency. Like you're looking for nesting. You're looking for environment, atmosphere, like more than anything. And amazingly, that's what I look for the most out of anything. So we just artistically clicked. And yeah, so he's going back to work. Looks like I'm...
Dude, this is it. Yo, unironically, he's sitting there, he's like, Dad, I made this awesome new song, dude. Look, dude. It's like, this son is terrible, I hate you. You're not my son anymore.
Supposed to be going back to work, but I'm gonna be honest, I might not even go to work. I don't even think I care enough, to be honest.
He's not going back to work. He's probably not streaming. He's gonna be a fucking weed addict. Everything's looking up now, but he's got his dad.
Yeah, especially if I post this video, I'm definitely, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. All right, let's think. What have I not mentioned yet?
He looks like the guy who's like rotted in the couch in the weed commercial. Think about it, buddy. Don't worry, it's not scripted.
There are many members of the community who've given a lot to this channel who have received absolutely nothing in return. Not even an
Oh no.
Like acknowledgement from me, you know, in a way that's cold, in a way that they recognize that they feel and they feel betrayed with. I've lost 2 Discords, okay? I've lost 2, not 1, 2.
That's probably for the best.
Discords to mutiny. All right, so clearly I'm not doing something right. I'm aware of that. However, all I can do.
Oh, do you remember when the Discord got taken over and he got kicked out of it? That's actually true. That's the funniest way I've ever heard anyone lose their Discord. Brad got assassinated out of his own server, and then they became a hate server for him. That did happen. Yeah, he got mutinied.
Is try my best moving forward. And... Gee.
Is this how the
video... yeah, stream FK Twigs. There you go. Alright, that's it. Bye.
What a fucking bizarre video. But thankfully at the end of it, he found his dad, and they're good now, and things are finally starting to look up, and he was dropped from his music label. Immediately. He was immediately dropped by his music label. Yeah, no, it did not even last, like, fucking, it was not even 24 hours. They dropped him immediately. Immediately fucking dropped it, dude. Following the release of the video... Was it because of the video? Following the release of the recent video by Brad... Yeah. Yeah. It was the video. It was absolutely the video. Yeah. Following the video of the recent video by Brad and personal testimony from people close to Brad, Flex Entertainment has made the decision to cut all ties with Brad Taste in Music / Big Baller B. His behavior has been unacceptable, and it does not reflect Flex Entertainment. We ask that you respect our privacy involving this decision. We thank you for understanding. You know, he was immediately dropped, dude. I understand. I'm glad that he found gongs in the woods with Daddy, but like, no, he got dropped from his label immediately, dude. Holy shit. He lost me when he vaguely said he got arrested for domestic violence without explaining it like at all. Plus, in the video Tina sent everyone was enough. Like all, wait, what? If the video that Tina sent everyone was enough for all these people to cut him out of their lives, it's probably worse than he's let on. I really think he's leaving out details, but talking more about other people affecting him, I think he's trying to gain some control if the recording gets released. This is poorly written. Do you think he wrote this? I mean, they're limited because this is poorly written. I understand. This is, by the way, Brad's actual subreddit, Brad Taste in Music. I could see this being a troll, but it's something serious or whatever. Brad said because of the video, it's bizarre. Co-owner of Flex here. It is not a troll. Co-owner of Flex here. This is not a troll. Some people close to Brad came to us and gave us information that disgusted us. Lil mosquito disease. Lil mosquito disease. little malaria. DJ Binding just came in here and he made an executive decision with a little mosquito disease. I can't. Dude, I hope Lil West Nile doesn't find out about this. He'll be none too pleased. I don't know. I'm not doing the next segment. We're just gonna keep talking about this until I get bored. I'm sorry. This is insane. And I decided that it was for the best to drop Brad after personal testimony that I will not divulge. Oh my god. Oh fuck, dude. What is Flex Entertainment? Is this a joke? I can't, dude. Me and Little Mosquito Boner said that we fucking are done with Brad tasting cocks, dude. We're done with this. It's over. Dude, Brad's girlfriend's tasting men. We're done talking. We're done talking about Brad's girlfriend's tasting men. We're not doing it anymore. Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? It's Brover. It's fucking Brover.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio.
I can't believe, dude, we can't have shit in Detroit. I can't. Basically stated there was a lot Brad didn't disclose in his video. They've declined to comment further to protect those who've reached out. Considering the video already painted Brad in a bad light, it's not looking good. Not terribly surprising. He's thrown virtually everyone he's ever worked with under the bus, and his video is nearly incomprehensible, plus a possible admission of domestic violence. It's utterly insane that his video is the version of events designed to make him look good. He only mentioned screaming at his girlfriend to talk about how betrayed he felt when she recorded him. Even now, Brad gets lots of leeway due to his mental health struggles. Not from me. I'm the bigot. Why the fuck does he keep coming back? Oh, God. I can't believe he still has supporters. There's no way the DV arrest was just because of yelling. I've heard, correct me if I'm wrong, that regardless of the situation, the police have to arrest the primary aggressor. Okay. Nick's the biggest? Yes, I am, dude. I am. We really went from Brad being up-and-coming reviewer with a unique persona to him being a domestic abusive lolcow. I mean, to be honest, if he did do domestic violence, he should just go on lolcow. You know? Isn't that kind of like a... Dude, they've got insane allegations like every month. Dude, that's the place to be. You know? Can somebody give me a TLDR? Did he beat his girlfriend or something? He released a video where he casually mentioned being arrested for domestic abuse.
I just saw Keffel's tweet.
But I don't think anyone's found the police report, right? Like, if he's been convicted or something, we would know. I don't think he's been convicted. Unless it's too recent. They already got one DV aggressor, so it makes sense. Dude, what the fuck is happening? I touch grass and this guy's got drama going on. So this is the one about the announcement from Music and Big... His name is Big Baller B. He can be bees, dude. He can be bees. This is right here. Why do most commentators look like Curtis Connor? Please let the 80s sex pest look die. I think Brad is just not a big fan of washing his hair. Oh no. I don't know why men in their early 20s try to look like 80s porn stars. They do. Dude, the fucking... like, they all look like pedophiles, you know? I don't think Brad's a pedophile, just to be clear. But they're like, holy shit, I need to strive to look like a fucking pedophile. And they get like the same mustache and everything. Noah Samson's mustache is the worst mustache in commentary. I think he shaved it off. God bless his soul. But Noah Samson had like the most brutally fucking fucked up looking mustache I've ever seen before. Holy shit. It's like the Stalin aesthetic for them, though. I don't know why these guys are going for this. Not to mention, this guy hates weed, and he looks literally... He went for the iconic stoner look, which is even weirder. I don't know how I feel about this. I want to give him some grace. It sounds like he's shifting blame over to his ex for things that were his fault. It reads as him continuing not to take accountability. I mean, he literally opens the video up by saying, I will not take accountability. I will throw my friends under the bus for financial gain. Like, my money is worth more to me than my credibility. Like, he literally opens the video saying, I literally sacrificed Ethan and Hila to the corn to like for financial gain. So like, how am I supposed to take him seriously about anything else he's saying? You know, he's like, I can't believe my friends backstabbed me after I've backstabbed almost every other person possible on the way here. You know, I mean, like, what am I supposed to pull from that? You know, he's just like straight up telling you the quiet part, I guess. I just want to know why he looks wet. Also, what is he leaving out with the girlfriend thing? I think he mentioned in a previous video as a medical condition which makes him sweat a lot. Could you imagine if he just sweat profusely? That's like a thing that happened.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Yeah, this is insane. Again, this guy was getting paid $400 just to watch, they listen to a song. Just to listen to a song, dude. Like, literally the only person I could find that has, like, an easier job than me just has to wake up and listen to a song. Okay? Where is... Hold on, Brad Taste. Apparently Donald Trump just, like, reinstated insane asylums, so this guy's fucked now. Like, it's actually over. 4 hours ago, Brad Taste and Music's editor has come out with his side of the... Dude, this guy has fucking fucked himself, dude. This guy is so... A bit after the incident between me and Brad, I tried to reach out for him to clear the air between us involving the money. He was so dismissive to me, I gave up. A few days after I received a DM from a third party telling me Brad wanted to talk, so I did. In there, he apologized, saying what I did was what I had to, and mentioned that I shouldn't have gone public as quickly as I did, and things worked fine. I told him I wasn't interested in pursuing a proper friendship again. We went on from there. A few days later, I got a phone call from Brad in front of the police station. In front of the police station. No, dude, this guy's come back from season 1 and he's back in season 5. What's happening, dude? Hey, dude, I'm not really interested in starting a friendship with you now. Okay, gets a phone call. I'm at the police station. I've been arrested for domestic violence. Dude, wait, a few days later, I get a phone call from Brad in front of the police station. He was screaming and crying and told me he was just arrested for domestic abuse. He told me he just screamed at her, but I was skeptical, and I figured there had to be missing details. I stayed on the phone until he was at a hotel and safe. He told me things that his fiance had done without much detail. He mentioned that she turned the Hive Mind crew against him and bragged to his face that nobody likes you anymore. He pleaded with me not to talk to his fiance, which I didn't, in part because I really didn't have a proper way to reach out to her, but I heard from a third party who did talk to her that all she did was film her yelling and send it to Hive Mind. After the situation went quiet, the whole thing continued to bother me. So many details didn't add up. Eventually, I realized that Brad was just someone I didn't want to keep connections with, and considering the incident between us and what I just had learned, I cut contact with him and tried to put this whole thing behind me. However, one thing continued to bother me. The association that I currently had with someone who I learned was convicted. Apparently he's convicted now? I don't know if that's true. I wanted that connection gone, so I tried to email Brad professionally asking for the removal of any videos featuring me. However, I did not receive a response from him. Hello, Brad. I'm writing to request that you remove or unlist any videos that prominently feature me throughout the runtime. Due to the circumstances in August, I no longer feel comfortable appearing in any of these videos, and I feel they no longer represent my current presence on the internet. These videos are as follows in the list of videos. Thank you. And his name is Peruko Refrain. Instead, he tells someone else that I should have apologized for slandering him, and he owes me no favors, and he's not taking the videos down. I saw the response and realized there is no use fighting this. Hi, blank, happy to hear from you. I have no idea where I was emailed by Perunko, but she unfollowed me on everything and just cut contact. I don't know. I'm still pretty upset that she never apologized publicly for slandering me. Like, she made a giant mess of my reputation, and the last thing I'm in the mood for is do a favor for her. She agreed to be part of the video, knowing fully what that involved, and honestly, I'd rather keep up the content so I can give people videos to watch. I owe her no favors. Now, fast forward to, why is this thread still going? This thing just doesn't end. This just keeps going. He's learned nothing? Yeah, I mean, obviously. Now, fast forward to today, where I discovered Brad has publicly come out about this DV charge in what is a weirdly manipulative video involving the situation. I don't know the full details about what happened between Brad and his fiance, but I have one thing I need to say. Brad, you need to get off the internet and YouTube. Your relationship with this channel is no longer healthy. I'm pleading with you. Get rid of it before either you or someone else gets hurt again. This whole situation is looking genuinely
What's the
confused
name of
and
the
brain
guy,
fucked.
Keemstar
I'm
Orbiter?
sitting on the
Nick
nuclear
Oreo.
bomb of
Mr.
information that was
Oreo.
Brad's domestic violence
Nick, be
charge,
honest,
and it
we
didn't
ain't
help.
getting the Nick is not green segment, are we?
We're gonna get to on Sunday, I promise. I really don't like Brad anymore. He desperately needs to leave the internet. I have a feeling we're gonna see more people come out and talk about this, bro. I hope so. I need another segment, dude. This is insane. Is DV supposed to be domestic violence? No, it's Dark Viper AU. Don't rope the hive mind into this. I can't lose another channel. Jesus fucking Christ. How low is the bar for every YouTuber? What is happening, bro? What is actually happening right now? I don't know what to do. This is, oh fuck, bro. Oh fuck. I can't, this is, dude. If you do domestic violence in Australia, it's DVAU, right? Oh fuck, dude. Fantano forever. Brad Taste of you. By the way, I don't think that Dark Viper does domestic violence. It's just funny that DV is his initials to any lawyer watching. Just to be clear, that was my intention. Ethan commented under the video. I think that Ethan made a calculated mistake on this one. I don't think you should respond to that video. I mean, he did, and I guess he's moved on about stuff that's involving him, but I don't think you want to get involved with this at all, bro. That was a bad move. This is a disaster. This is insane. Somebody said his girlfriend commented on the video, and I don't even know where I would try to find it. I mean, you were arrested for domestic violence. Much love, man. I have no idea about the Tina stuff. What the hell? H3 podcast. I want to preface this comment by saying I have nothing here. As I say, you should be using against Brad. He's not endorsing me or making any kind of positive statement about me. Brad, I recommend that you don't respond or like this comment. Just so it can't be twisted or used against you. I'm only writing this to put your mind at ease regarding our experiences together. If you're reading this and are a person who doesn't like me, I hope you can at least respect the intent behind this comment and not use it against Brad. With that said, I want to tell you that I hold absolutely no ill will towards you. At the time, I was personally hurt by about taking the photo of me and Hila, but after hearing everything you've been through, your reaction makes a lot more sense. Life can be messy. It doesn't make you a bad person. Sometimes we make mistakes. In our cases, some very public ones, but it doesn't make you a bad person. When it's all playing out publicly, it could feel 10 times worse with strangers who know nothing about you judging every decision, branding you as a bad person. Again, that doesn't mean you're a bad person, but I kind of think he's kind of a bad person. He kind of said in this video he's kind of a bad person, but on contrary, you seem like genuinely kind, creative, and passionate. I don't really agree with him. I don't know. And sincere, even sharing your story. Ultimately, my point is to say, if you feel bad about our interaction, don't. All love here from one neurotic Jew to another. I feel like he did this to try to put Brad's mind at ease because he's moved on from that situation. It's time for Brad to move on, but there is just so much more baggage here. There's so much more baggage here that like the Ethan Klein thing is not like the top 50 of problems with this video. You know what I mean? It's a nice comment and it's nice to move on, and it's cool to see Ethan kind of at someone who's kind of treated him poorly, for him to turn around and be able to move on from that conflict. It's a thing that people say that he's not really capable of right now with obviously all the other beef that's happening. But I think that Ethan looks at this and goes, hey, here's a guy who fucked me over, but well, he didn't sit here and parade and laugh about Child Protective Services coming to my house, so he really can't be as bad as X other people, right? And I get where he's coming from in that regard. I don't think this is not the sinking ship you should anchor to. I feel like I shouldn't be watching this video. Why is this public? I feel like this has been my catchphrase. You know what my iconic catchphrase is? It's not that you're a product of your environment. It's, I feel like I shouldn't be watching this. Why is this public? Or like, I feel like I just broke into your house and stole this from you. Like, unironically, that's like, that has been like the mantra for the entire year. Is like, just, I feel like I should not be watching this video right now. It feels dirty. Flex Entertainment cut ties after this video. I already put a comment on this video. I'm putting in other voices quickly. As much as I hope to believe that Brad wouldn't do this, the entire vibe I'm talking. Dude, is there a Tina comment on here that I'm missing? Because there's nothing on Reddit. I've looked this up. I don't see anything related to the ex. So I might have been misinformed about that. Brad Taste Tina. Let me see. Rose Malay posted on the Brad Taste subreddit. Oh, God. Provolone cheese. Why are you making me pull this up? You didn't actually tweet this to me. I just found this by accident. Including voice messages insinuating some big reveal about Brad and his girlfriend, Tina, that would destroy his career, and threatened to release it like an anime villain. This is why Rose Malay is psychotic. This is September 29th, 2024, and Rose was like licking her lips, planning on dropping the domestic violence shit, and then it got like fucking swept up for a year or whatever, which I get it. If Tina didn't want to come out with it or something, that's fine. Like, she's flexing this as like a sword. And we don't know the context in the background. We don't know if this is fair to release. We don't know what kind of situation this is. But, like, Rose Malay is a fucking villain in this story. For even... If you're not going to go full hog and release this to the internet, you're a piece of shit for teasing it. I should not have a tweet from 2024 teasing this domestic violence reveal on my timeline that I can easily access with 12 views or whatever. With 2,000 views and 12 likes.
What's up, Rose? I don't think you needed to do anything.
I don't trust you, obviously, don't worry. I trust you, obviously, don't worry. I realize we should probably be more open about stuff. Thank you. What the fuck, you're right. This puts things in perspective.
What's up, Rose? I don't think you needed to do anything different. The people I know in real life are far more dangerous than you can ever be.
So, Rose going after Brad is crazy. He got mad at me for being clingy and insecure. Well, I'm just expected to forgive him for all of his shit. His biggest mistake was forgetting that I knew too much. Like, dude, you're mentally ill, but you can't handle my mental illness. I was literally nothing but nice to this dude. Where is it? Just a teaser for what's coming.
Is Dark Vibe AU a virgin? No, I am not. Why would so many people be Googling
Thank you for the $5. Just a teaser of what's coming, so you know I'm not bullshitting. If I play the full clip, his career is over. If the truth comes out about what happened between him and Tina, his career is over. Stop worrying about that shit that doesn't matter and sit down and wait for the actual important information to come out. By the way, the reason he told me all this was because he knows no one will believe me. He literally said that to me. I have all the evidence. If he apologizes to me in DMs... he knows what I'm talking about. I will delete this, and my evidence will never be released. It's like Rose Malay is not releasing this because she wants to expose him for being a domestic abuser or something. She's releasing this because she's like teasing this release and saying that she'll cover it up if he apologizes to her privately for being mean. That is not like somebody who should be looked at positively in this whole story. So yeah. I don't know. Let me see if there's anything else. Apparently it's on the subreddit for Brad Taste in Music. Let me see. Some thoughts on the new video. What the fuck's going on? End of an era. Brad's ex-editor comes out. Tina's comment on the latest video here. Thank God there are some people in these comments who understand. Yeah, the last part. I never came out with anything because I just wanted peace. I wanted to move on and heal from the trauma. I didn't want to rehash it all. I have no idea why he'd go public with this because I've been biting my tongue and everyone who actually knows my side of the story knows it would be career-endingly bad for him if I shared it. Even after everything I went through, I didn't want to air it out publicly and make rehabilitation even harder for him. I still don't want to have to do that. I'm in a much better spot in my life now, but the result of this video just feels so unjust and very triggering. Tina's comments imply Brad wasn't being transparent. The way he talks about her and domestic abuse was strange. Another comment, are you sure you want to do that, bud? Please set the record straight and don't be condescending or hateful about it. Don't use this as a way to destroy him. Use it as a way to defend yourself. What the fuck? So there's like a nuke about to drop, apparently. Weird tone, man. They need to keep this private. No, they don't. No, they don't. Whoa, fuck you. Fuck you, Death Killer Maniac. This shit's public as fuck right now. No, they don't have to keep this shit private. Fuck you. What? This is from last year? Yes. It was literally, apparently people knew about this. And Rose Malay was trying to like weaponize it. And then she pulled back or something. Google Doc incoming, I can smell it. Yeah, no, she's justified now to drop this. What is the excuse for not wanting to mention it earlier? Because she doesn't have to. She has, I'm sorry, if you're like fucking domestically abused, you have absolutely no, you're not like, there's nothing that you have to do. Like, you're not put in a position where you have to go public to protect somebody else. Bitch, that's your fucking story. Shut the fuck up. Sorry. No. It's not like, oh, think of the other people. If you don't want to come out and tell someone that your domestic partner abused you, you are allowed to fucking handle that however you see fit. You don't have a fucking you don't have to go out and fucking set the record straight if it puts your mental health in jeopardy. Don't you think that girl's been through enough? I'm sorry. I understand, like, content for the content gods, and I'll say, fuck it, it needs to come out now because everyone knows about it already. But if that girl didn't want to put out her story, which could be embarrassing to her, which could, like, put her in the public spectrum, like, she's going to be out in public now, and they're going to know her for this reason. Bro, fuck that shit.
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5, my man.
You don't get to dictate when her story comes out. That's her prerogative. You're a passenger. Don't play that game. Yeah, I don't know. Put yourself in her shoes and tell her that she needs to come out sooner about this if she didn't want to. But now, obviously, of course, at this point, come on, give the people what they want. But, like, we already know now. But, like, yeah, nobody knows. It's not, like, fuck that shit. Why would you want the whole internet talking about how you were domestically abused? Why the fuck would you want that? Yeah. What is this one? Brad Tasty Music X-Editor. We read that one. Flex Entertainment. What was the picture he posted that started all the drama? New Brad video addresses everything. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. That's it. Wait, new Brad Twitter post. Oh, so he came back to Twitter 9 days ago.